everybody.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello. Ready to
Oh,
answer, ready to start the week with your questions as always. Why now got why so cute already? One Chiang now we all. Are you experimenting with
just a
new shit?
new feature lah. Nothing much.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh,
How have you been?
good yourself?
Okay lah, okay lah. Hoping to be busier lah. But you know lah,
Mm.
CNY coming, then everything is
Mm.
like wait for it to end first lah.
CNY is a different kind. Is always a different kind of busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi,
The whole the
Sivanes.
whole the whole TikTok fiasco damn funny, right?
Yeah, that's that's but the thing is that, right?
Hmm?
Recently I learned actually TikTok is one of the more honest social media platforms out there.
It is.
Right?
It
Right?
is.
It is the one social media platform where people with only a handful of followers, right, can
Mm.
suddenly hit, five figures, 100 figures. Is real. TikTok is the one that really pioneered, interest-based consumption of social media, and now the other platforms are following.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah lor.
yeah. Hello, everybody. Greetings, Jensen, Swanren, Eugene, Uven. Busy day, are you?
You asking me or talking
Yeah,
to people?
you are like them,
Oh,
uh,
morning send the kids,
uh,
then after that do work, then
uh.
pick up the kids. Normal lah. Could have been. I mean, one meeting was cancelled today. If
Oh,
not,
okay,
I would have been even busier.
okay.
Yeah, but I just want to get get the work back because since November I've been traveling.
Hmm,
Right, I went to France, Monaco,
hmm.
and then come back. Then Enduro.
Yep.
Oh, then Enduro come back. Then I went Japan. So it's like, wow. Then last week came back from Japan, and then uh, yeah, last week, yeah. Then Chinese New Year is yeah lor.
Around
So
the corner.
hoping
Yeah,
yeah lah, hoping to get everything over, then can really work.
yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we
People,
spend a lot of money there.
people like us, right? Too long never work, our body will itch one.
Yeah, man. So welcome everybody,
Welcome,
Jensen, Sivan,
Abang,
Esperan,
Abang
Eugene,
JDV.
Evan.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, JDV is here.
Ah,
All right.
so
Okay, we got the first question. Oh, congrats. But your
congrats.
Mazda Mazda resale value quite strong. So
This is the 2021.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's quick.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
2021 Mazda 3. Let me look at the resale value now. What 120K.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, this guy like resale value king now. What the
Even
fuck?
better than Civic.
Gila, right?
Yep.
Hey, got 126K.
Wow.
2021 car, 4-year-old car. Depreciation
Wow.
like what? 20K depreciation?
No lah. I think Mazda 3 started at 160K, right?
No, after that they hiked the price to 160 plus.
Ah, okay.
When they first came in, it's like 140.
But 140 would have been a very low spec Mazda
Oh
3.
yeah,
Probably
yeah,
it
yeah.
would
The
have been
low
a
spec one is 140.
1.5.
But
Yeah.
still, that's a very good resale price.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think for your resale price, right, if you're buying a Volvo S60, right,
Mm.
wow, you may be able to get the same year Volvo S60. Okay, no lah,
For
not so
same
bad.
Mm.
Not so bad. 150 Volvo S60. What the heck? Mr. Siva. Now, do you feel that your Mazda is old? If you don't feel it's old, right, you feel like changing your car, right? I recommend you to buy a 2021 Volvo S60 instead
Yeah.
of a 2024. Why? 2024, the car should be what? 280K, 290K?
Yeah.
And then the 2021, right? You can still drive over 180 km/h.
Yes.
And 2021, there is a certain batch where you get Google infotainment system without the speed cut. Try and
Oh.
look for that. It only exists in 2021, maybe some spill over to 2022, but there is a batch where you get Google, which is super important, very good infotainment system with Google. That means you don't even need to hook up your phone. You get Google Maps on your car, and you literally can, just tell your car, navigate to Evo Club Tri Station. The fucker will understand compared to normal in-car navigation. And without the speed cut is a big thing actually, because first of all, right, the Volvo S60 T8 that is selling in Malaysia, right, the deal that Volvo got from the government, right, is almost near to tax-free. This car in global markets, right, is around or slightly more than the M340i. In global markets, this car is M340i price. That means you're looking at 400k. But in Malaysia, it's high 200s. It's a bargain of a car. When you compare an S60 with a BMW 320i, right, it's like, holy cow, it's like Monkiara to Segabut Dalam, in terms of specs. Huge difference. Power also huge difference. The Volvo is infinitely faster than the 320i. So would you consider going for a 2021 or 2022 S60? I think that is a damn hell of a bargain, because you can sell your Mazda at 120 and then you buy the Volvo at 150 and then your Mazda new car was like 160 and then the Volvo new car is like 280, 290. So I think that will be a good trade instead of buying a 2024 model at high 200s and then 3 years later it depreciates by 150,000 and you cry.
Actually, this I fully echo this advice. I think it's a much more sensible use of your money, because that resale value, right? I believe you definitely should be able to cover whatever loan balance you have with the bank, right?
Yeah, man. Amazing. Imagine buying a Mazda 3 back then, and then you take a 9-year loan, and then 10% down payment, and then 3 years later you want to sell the car. You are positive, not negative.
Hey, a lot of people sell car now. Especially those who take 9-year loan, right? They end up in the negative. Worse are the EVs, bro. EVs after 1 year they lose half their value.
But that's the thing. People who sell your car I would say anyone who sells your car before it's 3-year-old, right? You actually bought the wrong car, because if you really bought the correct car, I don't think you will sell it that soon. And there is a lot of benefit to be had when you bought the right car for you at the right time, which means that in the next 5 years, you don't actually feel like selling your car. And if everybody practice not selling their cars within the first 5 years, right, literally nobody would lose money.
That's true.
To sell your car.
That's true.
Right? Because even if you take a 7-year loan, by the 5th year you sell, right, 100% you are positive. 100% you are in the positive.
I mean, now it's so easy to find a 1-2-year-old car in the used car market.
You see, all my cars gone. My Aston I'm entering the 5th year.
Oh, yeah.
If you count 2020 as 1 year as well, I'm entering the 6th year of my ownership. I'm entering the 6th year.
You bought the Aston and the RS6 before COVID, right?
2019 late December, something crossover New Year.
Only the newest addition to your garage now is the Porsche lah.
The Porsche got it in April 2023.
So fast, so entering 2 years already.
Time flies, So in a few more years, if I paid off the Audi and the Aston, that'll be
BM, you paid off already, right?
BM good done already. BM done. The BM is a cash asset. The Porsche is a cash asset. The Toyota Crown is a cash asset. The moment I paid off the Audi and the Aston, they are both cash asset. So guys, if you bought the right car that you love, that you will own for a long time, the moment you paid it off, right, your car is a cash asset. It is no longer a liability. It's not like you look at your bank balance. Oh, I owe the bank 100k. Oh, my car value 80k. Oh, this car so bad, so lousy, But it's you who caused this. if you still own your car, you still continue to use it, at the end of the day, instead of paying the bank 20K to take your car away, you are actually, after you paid off your car, right?
Mm.
It could be a 30K cash just sitting there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
KCH Rider, is it true that the CX-80 won't be coming to Malaysia? Actually, I don't think I don't think it will come in, because if it does, it will be extremely expensive.
Mm.
And do you know every car maker brought into Malaysia, right? They need to spend millions on the homologation.
Mm.
So you look at Mazda, look at the sales volume, and look at the number of cars they sell. They have so many models, so many cars, so many variants,
Mm.
and yet their total sales figure is lower than J7 single model.
Yeah.
So in that scenario, I don't think they want to spend more money to bring in yet another new model, hoping for a handful of sales, because you just think about it, at the 300,000-400,000 ringgit market, right? Will Mazda stand a chance in the face of so many tax-free EVs and local assembly German cars and all that, right?
Mm. Very difficult.
Very difficult. There's
Very
no
difficult.
business case. There is no
I
business case at all.
I've not heard that the new CX-80 won't be coming, but I agree with Bobby. It will be an expensive exercise for Mazda if they bring it in.
Are they even bringing the CX-60?
That's a very good question.
That car is also going to be expensive as well. I
Yeah.
think all of us car guys, while we celebrate the fact that Mazda developed a straight six engine and a rear wheel drive platform SUV,
Mm.
we were happy as car guys, but as motoring journalists, all of us believe that is yet another Mazda's way of losing money.
Yeah.
They're very good at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. You look at the way they built the cars, it's like
Yahweh, the size of
they
their company
they
don't actually allow them to have the luxury of being so, I
anal.
don't know, do I call it aggressive?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I want to launch this, launch this, launch this, launch this. And then I want the best interior, best interior, best interior. Oh, but if you're not making money, it's difficult,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Very difficult. Very
Yeah, the size of their company is so small. They globally, Mazda sells way lesser car than Mercedes-Benz or
Yes.
BMW.
Yes.
They are roughly slightly smaller than Audi, if I'm not wrong,
Yeah.
in terms of numbers.
Phew.
So given that kind of number, and their cars don't command such a value, right? And they put in so much R&D
Yes.
into their cars. They have so many engines. You just count the number of engines they have,
Yeah.
right? What? 2 liter NA, 2.2 diesel,
2.5.
then turbo,
Yeah.
and then
1.5 also.
yeah, they have so many engines.
Yeah. The
So
way the way they build their cars are definitely there's no cost cutting involved one.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so even though I love Mazda, I root for them, but
But
they have to be sometimes more pragmatic, lah. A single car maker that has no partnership brand, and they go and develop a straight six engine when
and
the
build
whole world is downsizing. Straight
yeah,
six.
yeah. And Mazda also builds their own gearboxes.
Oh my God.
They
I
build
mean, I salute them the
yes,
same way I salute Aston Martin.
yes.
But you look at them, look at Aston losing money. Oh,
But
their
you see,
share price.
like what you said just now, right, about Mazda's size, by
Mm.
right, their costing is thereabouts the same of BMW and Audi one in terms of building their cars.
Confirm they are higher. They
Oh
don't
yeah,
sell as many cars.
yeah,
They don't sell as many cars. So the production cost of Mazdas are higher than BMWs.
yeah,
Yeah, they just don't sell that many cars. BMW is a 2.5 million juggernaut.
yeah,
Mazda is barely 1.5.
Hmm.
Right?
yeah,
It's 1 million lesser cars. That means you order stuff from your supplier. 1 million total order versus 2 million is huge difference.
yeah.
And then you look at another brand that is somewhat the size of Mazda. Very pragmatic. One engine, Peugeot,
Yeah, yeah.
right? One engine, and then turbocharger, and then across the board.
And you know the thing about Peugeot is that, right, when I drive their cars, I can see where these guys are. They know how to optimize their costing. You know, they
Yeah,
yes, they do pay a high attention to the presentation of the car. But if you look closely, you know where is it that Peugeot very cleverly bring down their costing to make the
yeah.
cars more affordable to assemble.
But Peugeot also shows to consumers that they lost their courage, lah. Even
Mm,
though it's a lion, right?
yeah.
They don't have the balls,
Mm,
right? They like to come up with concept cars, but they never have the balls to build it,
yeah.
right? And Mazda is a bit too courageous, I
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, Mazda should really partner up with Toyota more,
Mm,
integrate more with Toyota.
yeah.
You know, yeah, I think that's better.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Enough, Tiran. I can looking for recommendation for E46 manual conversion. Buy a man. You can look for Tana. He's familiar with all these, right?
yeah,
Um, and yeah, like you see, like Theophilus highlighted, even Proton also, you know, the 1.53 cylinder across the range.
you have to. You look at Proton, right? In
Yeah.
Malaysia, the entire operation, right, is almost the organization of Proton in Malaysia is
Mm,
almost like that of an independent car maker that
mm,
by right should be producing 400, 500,000 cars
yeah.
to barely break even
Yeah.
or make a profit and to just survive like that. Somewhat like what
Yeah.
Perodua is doing in Malaysia, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But the only reason Perodua can operate so healthily is that they don't need to spend money to develop engines and
Correct.
platforms. Everything is a
Correct.
handover from Toyota, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Of course, they will do some local
Yes.
put in a little bit of effort, and then the PR spin will come in and say, "Oh, it's developed
Correct.
by Malaysians."
Yeah.
Is bullshit lah.
Yeah.
They are think of them as an assembly plant of Toyota in Malaysia that is joint venture with Malaysians and then
Yeah.
putting on a different batch.
Yeah. Which is a
That's
pragmatic way
how
to run the business.
that's how they remain profitable,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
Proton, I don't know what is Proton now because I don't think they have the scale of what they used to have. You know, the full R&D, you know, their own engine design, building facility, and all that. I don't think all those are
Nope.
still active now because in order for the company to survive,
Mm.
now they can only do what Baroda is doing.
Yeah.
You know, just assembly stuffs from Chile.
Yeah.
And survive based on that. But you look at other car makers that are locally assembling, they don't need a test track. They don't need a huge factory.
Yeah.
You know, they contract manufacture their cars, they contract assembly their cars, and they keep it lean and they can make money. Well, Proton is pretty top heavy,
Yeah.
right? But of course, Proton still has the 100K volume lah, the magical 100K volume lah. But I hope I mean, I'm a fan of Proton's engineering heritage and philosophy. Honestly,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
focus on ride and handling and all that. I mean, I admire them.
Mm.
But the real world is the real world. No choice. You have to survive first before you have any grand goals. You know. So I mean, I know a lot of Malaysians like to laugh at Proton. Malaysian made car. Now you're just assembling Geely stuff.
Yeah.
I tell you, in order to survive after World War II, BMW is making woks and pans.
Yeah.
Frying pan, cooking utensils and woks just to survive.
Yeah.
They have metal in the factory. They have some workers.
Yeah.
And after the war, people have no money to buy cars and all that. They were making cooking utensils.
Correct.
Just to survive.
Yeah.
Right? And there was a time when, wow, you actually found a photo. Wow, Chiang is epic.
Yeah.
There was a time when Mercedes helped BMW
Yep.
pass them some engines and say, you help me assemble the engines,
Mm.
just to help
Yep.
them to survive. So there's no, what do you call that? Marua, your what?
Yeah.
Your
Face lah.
your dignity.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not important when it's life and death.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Yes.
Do you know the story, an actual story of a Chinese emperor who lost a war, a Chinese emperor who lost a war, captured by his enemy,
Yeah.
and the enemy wants to humiliate him,
Yeah.
put him as a servant of his,
Mm-hmm.
and he served this enemy king
Yeah.
faithfully, loyally for many, 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 many years,
Yep.
even willing to taste his shit
Yeah.
to tell if he's sick,
Yeah.
and gain the trust of this enemy king
Yeah.
just to survive,
Yep.
and one day freed,
Mm-hmm.
and then he went and rebuilt his army
Yep.
and defeated this enemy king and reclaimed his place.
Whew.
It's an actual real historical fact.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy, right?
I've not heard of this story before, but
it's real.
it's real. It's real. It's real.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyway,
because no losses is ever permanent one. No victory or loss ever permanent.
crazy way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What other questions you want to highlight? Are you able to highlight the questions, Con?
No.
Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
sign in with Chiang's
Yeah.
password. Oh,
But it's okay. It's okay. 718 Boxster S. Yes, it's a good buy, I would think.
always a good buy.
Always a good buy. Yeah.
Mm. Buy low if you want to go into EV.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I don't see any reason you should not buy.
Yeah. Own a 2018 Mazda 3, budget around 70-80K. What car should I get that is fun to drive? Another car. It's a daily driver. Have you
Daily.
paid off your Mazda 3, John
Yeah.
L? Let us know. If is it fully paid off? If it's not, if you're still happy with how it drives, drive until it's fully paid off.
Yeah.
And once it's fully paid off, immediately sell it
Yeah.
and buy another car. But you keep your whatever money that when you sell your Mazda 3, the cash, right? Don't have to throw into another car and just keep it as a savings.
Yeah.
Then you take another car, just drag the longest loan and make sure you love the car. Lah.
Yeah.
Then you continue driving and paying the installments. Once it's paid off, it's another cash or it's a cash asset now. Then you sell it off. So your budget is 70-80K to buy another car. Yeah, I think you're okay with used car, right? Because you've been driving a 2018 Mazda 3.
Yeah.
So what used car, what nice used car he can buy 70-80K, can get a lot of nice car. Right? Can get
a petrol a non-PHEV F30, the last batch petrol F30.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The 2016 one. Recently, I know of one 320i that transacted about 75K. Right? A 330i would be about around this price point. No? Yeah. If you're there, you can get 530Es are at that price range if you there
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
put a recommendation with a very big asterisk.
2014 4 Series out of loan already.
Yeah, cannot.
Mind blowing, right? You look at the car, so new, it's out of loan. What the heck?
No, we perceive it is new. It's not that new. It's a 10-year-old car.
Yeah, but it looks so new.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It still looks so new. That's the thing. So what can he buy? Yeah, a 330i would be nice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think can get loan because F10 at that price, I think probably are the cash buys already. Right? Yeah.
Wow. That means he can buy a 2017 330i, bro.
2017 still got 330i.
Oh.
If can get a 2017 330i, that's the car you should go follow.
Yahweh, 2017 330i. The new B48 engine,
Yes.
facelift. Heck, that's a lot of car for the money, way.
Ho.
And 2017 F30 is very high spec.
Yes.
Very high spec. It's all M Sports.
Yeah.
It's all fully decked up, sunroof, everything. Very high spec because because the next year would be the G20. Oh, G20 is so long already.
Yeah, man. Hey, G20 is now considered previous gen car already.
Holy, oh my god, time flies way.
Wow, 330i F30 still asking for 100,000.
Bro. I just found a 2019 330i
Ah.
for 99K, 95K.
Oh, that has to be really?
Oh, but this one is 330e. Blah. My la. No la. Get the 2017 330i. Asking to get an older car. So bad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
bro, it's 60, 70K. So much car for the money, right? And there's no in between, It's either the 60, 70K,
Yeah.
230, right?
Hmm.
Just now the 2017, 60K, 60,000. I think you buy this, you sell your Mazda, you spend 60K on a 330i, which is similar year to your Mazda, and it's a lot faster, a lot more spacious, a lot more luxurious inside. You get so much tech that your Mazda don't get. Right, you get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Those I don't know whether got or not at the time. BMW, but
That time probably
nevertheless,
don't have. But
yeah.
you can go to all these shops and upgrade one your infotainment.
But at least it integrates perfectly with your Spotify.
True.
Right, you were driving with this song. You reach your home. You switch off your car. You go back home. Then the next day you went back into your car. You start your car. Your song plays where it stops from Spotify. It does that.
Yeah.
Hey, even my 2011 BMW does that.
Oh, okay.
Amazing, right?
Amazing.
Yeah.
F30, that's a good choice for you.
Yeah. Okay, this one very easily I would recommend the new X1. Can I ask, the new Countryman is solely EV, right? Jiang?
That's a very good question. Let me.
The new Countryman, is it solely EV?
No lah, got petrol lah.
Okay, anyway, the new Countryman is huge.
Yeah.
Huge, and I love the infotainment system. I love everything about that car. Initially, I don't like how it looks, and I also love the new X1. I think the new Countryman and the new X1, they are better cars than the XC40 lah.
Yeah.
No choice.
XC40
Last
is
time,
not bad.
yeah, I mean compared to the previous two generations.
Oh yes.
The previous two, I think the XC40 holds itself.
Yeah.
But compared to the new X1 and Countryman, these cars are really good. And they are much bigger and much more spacious and more comfortable than the XC40.
The X1 is a big leap, man, from the previous model. Big leap.
Yeah. And well, if you go with the Countryman, you have a much nicer infotainment system than the BMW.
Yeah.
Much nicer. Yeah, actually, I think I will go for the Countryman. I mean, it doesn't look as quirky, as cute as the previous one. It looks like a mini Land Rover Defender now. Yeah, but because BMW's infotainment system, okay, the Volvo's infotainment system is still better than BMW. BMW's infotainment system drives me crazy these days. But the Countryman one is really, really good.
But the funny thing is, right, the
Yeah.
Mini and BMW actually underneath their software basis is the same one. Right?
Yeah, but the new Mini's infotainment system is so good.
That's very,
So
very
user-friendly and so nice, so quirky, so fit to the character of the car.
Mm.
Whereas BMW still,
Yeah,
Jesus Christ,
BMW, I really don't know what's going on with their whole UI concept. You know, their
You
plus,
saw earlier on they showcase their new
the new
UI
iDrive.
direction.
Yeah,
It's like even from the concepts, it doesn't look appealing already.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like they come up with okay, let's make a slightly smaller but taller screen so that
yeah.
maps are nice. Chiang, are you able to fire up a photo of it? It
I
looks
think,
like okay. They make it more portrait, more square-ish than
yeah.
long, right? And then they go and add another long screen on the whole dashboard across the entire dashboard, which
My,
negates the need for BMW, Chiang, new BMW iDrive or the left feature,
the
top
leftmost one.
left.
Yeah.
Yes, this one.
What
This is
on earth?
BMW's new
What on
infotainment
earth are these
structure.
people doing?
Can you blast up the photo yeah. So you see, yeah, that's how new BMW is gonna look like inside.
It so does not make sense to me. Eh?
I know it's more conducive for maps because instead of a long and narrow and
Hmm.
low screen, it becomes something like that. You get a better view,
Yeah.
and then when they push all the information up towards the edge of the
Yeah.
windscreen, right,
Yeah.
it negates the need for a heads-up display.
Hmm.
And then you come into the problem of, I have this screen across my entire dashboard. What do I put
Hmm.
over there? So I see things like compass lah, weather lah, all that nonsense. You see,
Hmm.
you don't know what to do there when you make your upper
Yeah.
level screen so long, right? So you try to
Yeah.
stuff it with something. So it's just meh.
Yeah. So
F30 2016 market price above 100K. No, we just look at Muda 2017 selling for 60, 70 grand. Some people trying to sell 100K, which is, I think, fair, but that's how it is.
hmm.
You know. Okay, guys, we cannot suggest you on. You just tell us a 90K budget. For weekend car.
Yeah. I mean, we need to know whether are you buying cash, buying loan.
And you should also shortlist yourself some of the cars that you like. Then we help you narrow
Yeah.
it down. You cannot spend the whole life and then go Muda car list and then. But if you want a weekend car, 90K, automatically me and Con will say GT86.
Yeah. GTA 6.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing.
Z4 cannot get at that price.
Z4 can get a cash buy.
Hmm.
Only GT86 is still available for loan.
Yeah.
Barely.
True.
Yeah.
True.
All those are actually 330E. Yeah, the really cheap ones should be 330E. So be careful when you're looking for 330Is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your opinion
Okay.
on second-hand platform like Castle? Their inspection legit.
Well, okay. I think I trust Sign Premium Selection Inspection more because they have to properly inspect the cars to buy them in order to make a sale and still have enough margin for them to operate to pay their staff and everything. Carsome, on the other hand, is playing the whole venture game.
Yeah.
Right? They want more cars instead of best cars. That's the goal of the company, right? They are, I mean, basically they're operating on investors' investment money, right? They are operating at a loss to get market scale. So they want as many cars as possible to go through their platform to bloat up their inventory, I'm not saying they are dishonest. I'm just saying that the intention. Let's assume they have a meeting, right? Why are we still at 20,000 cars? We want 30,000. What can you do to get 30,000? You know, before the next investor summit or whatever. So it's a totally different business structure where Sime Darby Auto Selection is a legit used car platform that has to operate properly, has their own workshop at the back and all that. So I'm not saying they are not trusted. I'm just saying that the incentive of really, really scrutinizing the cars are not as. But yet again, I tell you lah, in the whole market, right? For us, to our eyes, this car got problem, they also buy in. But to the used car selling market, if you are in that industry, right? Very few cars are legit problematic, and anything can fix it.
Yeah. Anything can be fixed.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of cost.
Yeah. So I would say in the used car market, the brand of the company matters very, very little. It matters very, very little. I tell you what, I've been buying used cars, right? I am very willing to buy a car from a used car dealer that I freaking hate, or I just don't like dealing with him. He's a piece of shit. But I spotted that car, and that car, unfortunately, is his inventory. I will put up whatever bullshit with him to go through the buying process.
Yep.
And got the car I wanted. And then I don't deal with him after that.
Yeah.
You know, compared to buying new cars, you buy from the best salesperson who gives you the best service and all that, right? In the used car market, it's totally different. If I found a car in Terengganu, let's say I want to buy a certain model, okay? Now I'm looking for this model. Let's say I want to buy a CLS 63 AMG lah.
Yeah.
Shooting brake lah.
Yeah.
It's the car I really, really like, right? There's one in KL near my house. The salesman, damn nice. But that car is orange in color, with a blue interior. And then the other car in Terengganu is lock, stock, barrel, damn nice, low mileage. But the salesman is shit. Service is shit. I will still drive all the way up to Terengganu and buy that car.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That's the difference in used car. So don't look at the brand logo so much. A great car might end up with a dishonest used car seller. A lousy car might also end up with an honest, very, very good used car seller, depending on their luck and your luck. Guys, for those who will miss your questions up front, please ask again if you want us to answer your question. Okay? Okay?
Yep.
We are now scrolling down to the latest questions and all that. Okay? What is your opinion on the CKD Porsche SE Hybrid Coupe? My worry would be reduced boot space.
Of course, it will be reduced boot space lah.
Well, for me personally, when you downsize, I call it a downgrade. Even though you may be buying a brand from a higher up logo, you know, spending more money. But okay, Ahmad Hashim, the Porsche Cayenne Coupe, even if it's a coupe, the boot is not exactly small, right? And I think you can go with it because it offers you a totally different ownership experience. You know that corner that you couldn't take with your XC90, now you can. At that kind of speeds. Don't overload your car lah, but congrats. Go and buy the car, enjoy the drive. You will love how Porsches drive. Probably it may not be as comfortable as your Volvo.
Yep.
Probably you will miss the ease of use of your Volvo's infotainment system.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's a different car. If it's a different infotainment system, you get the new car experience. You get to explore and learn it, and then you get to enjoy your drive. Certainly, it drives better than the XC90,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's a Porsche. Just looking at the key, right? Just put the key
Yep.
on your desk, right? It's already such a satisfying feeling, right? So, and then all the Porsche events, the lifestyle events, and all that is different, lah. Huh? So, congrats, Ahmad Hashim.
Congrats.
The boot is not small, lah, but the car looks great. It's a car where you park, you turn around and look at it,
Mm.
Oh, congrats.
Congrats. Wow. DC is living the life, man.
I currently own a 911 Targa, looking for an upgrade.
McLaren Artura or Maserati MC20, looking for performance. Sheer performance, you can't go wrong with a
Yeah,
McLaren, can you?
maybe you just want something different, right? I mean, 911 Targas are damn cool, but 911s are also everywhere.
Yeah.
To be frankly, I mean, I've driven the Artura. It is in a comfort level that no Porsches can match.
Yeah.
Okay, no Porsches in your comfort setting can match the comfort of a McLaren in Sport Plus setting.
Yes, it's crazy.
Can't even be compared.
McLaren punya comfort levels is unnatural one for a sports car.
But it
For
feels so
supercar.
natural. When
Yeah.
you drive the car, it feels so natural. Steering feel, the car feels alive.
Yes.
Handling performance, all Porsche cannot fight. Not even near. No Porsche can touch McLaren's performance levels in terms of speed, cornering, everything. But of course, you've heard it all. McLaren, their reliability may not be as bulletproof as 911s or Porsches. But hey, I've seen new Porsche 992s go into trouble also. Electronic gremlins and Panameras that couldn't start. I've seen that as well. Because Porsche sells 350,000 cars a year.
Yeah.
Con, do you know last year, 2024, Porsche sold 51,000 911s.
Wow.
Last year alone.
Wow. That's a huge number, eh?
Huge. 50 over 1,000 911s. And bro, the Cayman plus Boxster, right?
Yeah.
Only sells about 28,000.
Wow. Huge appetite for 911s.
It's crazy. It's like everyone out there who wants to buy an expensive car automatically go and buy a Porsche now. Last time maybe that lady would buy let's say a rich lady in her 30s or 40s, right? She has her own boutique or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Last time she might buy an X6.
Yep.
Or buy 8 series, right?
Yeah.
But now everyone automatically just buys a 911. It's like the Hermes Birkin bag,
Yeah.
Yeah, or the Rolex watch, or the AP watch, it's like, oh, I must have one because now I can afford.
And the funny and the amazing thing is 911s despite their values are damn strong. Their values are
Yeah, you can say so, but recently because of the I'm talking about Malaysia alone. There's a oversupply of Recon 992s. So the market is coming down. The 991.2 that has been holding so well, the prices of it has been holding so strong, is finally going to come down, following the coming down of 992.
Okay.
Because at one point, right, you can find 992s selling at 700-ish and 991.2 selling at high 600s. And then the 991.1 selling at 400. It's like a 200K gap between the dot one and dot two,
Mhm.
and then probably 40K gap between the dot two and the 992. It's gila.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
So it's finally gonna come down. I think it will. I mean, in 2025 lah.
Yeah.
They're holding it off. MC20 is damn cool. If you're buying the MC20, it's freaking cool. But it's a 3-liter 6-port lah. Of the two,
Artura also is 6-port, right?
oh yeah, it is, and hybrid some more.
Mm.
Of the two, I probably might avoid the hybrid, even though the Artura would be probably the best car to drive here.
Yeah.
You guys can look for a video where myself and Tana and Thomas we did a challenge whereby within 24 hours, I drive the Artura from Glenmary, McLaren office to Genting,
Mhm.
and then coming down from Genting to Fraser's and then Cameron Highlands,
Mm.
and then coming down from Cameron Highlands towards Ipoh, and then to Penang. I hopped out of the car and immediately Tana hopped in the car.
Yeah.
And then Tana drove the car straight down from Penang to JB. Tana hopped out and Thomas hopped in,
Mhm.
and then Thomas drove the car up from JB all the way up to the East Coast, and then round back and back to Glenmary within 24 hours.
Mhm.
So I tell you, Con, myself and Tana was waiting at Glenmary, so anxious because we look at the time. Thomas managed to reach Glenmary, McLaren, at I think just 2 minutes before 24 hours.
Phew.
Barely made it.
That was real Top Gear stuff, man.
It's crazy. Just that we
Yeah.
don't have the production of Top Gear, and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's quite gila to do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hope there's a chance to do another one soon.
that tiring, right?
Yeah, I know, man.
Literally have to fly Tana up to Penang,
Yeah.
and then Thomas went down to JB with another car.
Yeah.
And then when Thomas come back to Glenmary the time, Tana drove the car back from JB up to KL. The logistics of it.
Yeah.
Gila.
Amazing.
Okay. What other questions you want to pick? You want me to pick?
What's a reasonable price for 2019 or 2020 330i G20? I'm seeing them go for
I think it's easy to
140.
find. Yeah, lah. Muda and Karis, you can find the car already.
Yeah.
Maintenance. Well, yeah, it's going out of warranty, so you better. I mean, these cars are generally reliable. Oil change is cheap. Spare parts are cheap.
Yep. Of course, do refresh the cooling system. For the B48, refresh the cooling system.
Yeah. And then check for leaks or water leak or oil leak. I think the first year of your ownership, probably you may spend more money because you are more anxious about it. You're more kanchiong with it. Every small little thing, you also want to bring it to the workshop. Every time you bring it to the workshop, of course, you're going to spend money, right?
But the B48 is generally a very robust engine. The only thing you have to take care of is the cooling system because the engine runs very hot.
Yeah, but the under trays all are made of plastic also.
Those are not. I mean, those are just like swap items.
You swap them. So they're not expensive to run lah. Put it this way.
Yeah.
So
okay, Rodinov Claw has asked this question a few times. 330i versus C350e, right? That's a very, very easy choice. I would say go for the 330i.
Yeah.
You don't really, no lah. PHEV, no lah. Holy Fuck. X330i 2019, goodbye. Very underrated car. They are, I think that the 2019 X3, because it's non-M Sport, right? So very underrated. For the amount of money that you pay for it, you get a lot of car.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
underrated. Yeah.
Oh, T is saying coming from a Honda. Obviously, the service will be more expensive than a Honda.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
up to you whether you want to bring it back to BMW.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
because if you're buying if it's an official car from BMW 2020, if it's on its last leg of warranty, right?
Mm.
Try
Mm.
try and go to Auto Barbaria, Sandabi, get them to help you claim things.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it will be nice. And then in terms of servicing, you can also go back to Sime Darby Auto Selection.
Yeah.
You see, Sime Darby Auto Selection is their official, is Sime Darby's official non-BMW official used car selection.
Yeah.
They also have a workshop there,
Yeah.
and they don't follow BMW pricing, so they are cheaper, and they are not an independent workshop. So there's no reason for them to cheat you on servicing.
Yeah.
Everyone is an employee in there, right?
Mm.
You know why sometimes workshop would cheat customers? Not all workshops would cheat customers, but if you think about this, just imagine you are the boss of a big factory lot in
Mm.
Sunway.
Yeah.
Your monthly rental is 18,000,
Easy.
all right,
Hmm.
or 20,000. There are times where you may be short on cash,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yep.
So that's when the tendency of certain hanky-panky stuffs may happen.
Yep.
Because you are paying your staff yourself, everything is you.
Hmm.
But when you are under a big group like Sime Darby or
Yeah.
even like Prestige, right?
Yep.
They don't need to cheat you,
Yeah.
right? They are
It's
too big for that.
it's actually more detrimental for them to cheat you, if you know what I mean.
Exactly.
Mm.
They are too big for that. So
Hmm.
they don't need to.
Yeah.
Everyone's salary is well taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I learned this from during my previous two Audi ownership experience.
Mm.
Yeah. I actually supported a small Audi workshop from half a shop to become a independent factory lot workshop in Sunway.
Ooh.
That's when he became dishonest.
Mm.
I've been with him more than 10 years. And I realized they usually go with their close customers
Mm.
because they know the close customer won't complain.
Yeah.
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 So that's where I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Oh,
But then for again, right? For me, I also want to advise people one thing, right?
yeah.
Sometimes you have to differentiate between dishonest and expensive.
Yeah.
I always say this: when a workshop quotes a price and they deliver what they promise, that is not being dishonest.
Yeah.
Dishonest only happen when they say they are doing something and they give you something of a lower quality. That's being dishonest.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
One Amar, like we said just now, get a GT86.
Yeah.
Okay. Jasper has been asking a few times. Go for the
Gallardo.
Gallardo.
Ooh.
Personally, I prefer the design of the R8
Yeah.
over the Gallardo,
Yeah.
but the Gallardo is a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Now is the best time to buy a Gallardo.
Yeah.
It's 200 something thousand.
Yeah.
I
And
tell you, Con, the more I fix my Porsche, I would have reached the price to buy a Gallardo.
but Jasper, you see the thing is that, right? The way you frame this question, you have already made a decision to go for the Gallardo, and your
No, get the
decision is
Gallardo.
based on what you want.
And if
So
you can get the
mm,
Spider, it
yeah.
will be very nice.
Mhm.
I think the Gallardos currently is undervalued.
Mhm.
I think they are great cars, but a lot of them also went through some hanky-panky in between owners.
Yeah.
So if you can get the facelift, it will be nice because the
Yep.
rear tail lamps look a lot nicer than
Mhm.
the original ones. The uh, facelift Gallardo to me is a lot prettier lah, than the original one.
Mm.
But
Okay.
the original one is so Italian, so classic Italian. Some love it or hate it. The tail lamps
Yeah.
that go up
Yeah.
on the deck of the car
Yep.
is super quirky. And then in the facelift, they tone it down. It become a normal tail lamp at the back, which looks a lot better, but not as gila babi Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the Gallardo lah. I mean, congrats, Jasper. Get the Gallardo. I believe if you hold it off long enough, the Gallardo prices probably will go up from 200 plus. Hi,
Hey,
Thomas.
Thomas.
Hello.
Great to see you
Hi.
here.
Sorry, a bit tired today. So,
Yeah.
but I miss you all, so I come and say hi.
Great to have
Yeah,
you. Great
weh,
to have you.
I miss you.
Feeling is
Miss
mutual,
you,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Saturday you don't want to
Bro.
drive. No, Saturday you're not free to drive. And then Sunday you drive, you didn't jio me.
Too early to you for what? 5 o'clock something I go.
Who knows? You didn't jio me.
Okay, oh sorry.
It's not the first time we do crazy shit together.
Okay.
Oh, the bromance.
You know, last 2 years ago, we crossed the river. Now so many enduro but don't go across the river.
Right.
But now
Oh,
the boat looks so
across
nice.
the lake.
Yeah.
Mm.
The boat upgraded already. I think they're like, oh, the supercars are coming. Let's upgrade our boats.
Yeah, man.
Nick,
And it takes away it. I mean, even though they upgraded the boat, right? It somehow takes away that adventurism that we get to experience, right?
Right?
yeah.
Going crazy.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. It's a bit of that. It's not the right word, the Theseus conundrum, but it's like you upgraded the boat to serve us better, but then when we saw your new boat, we don't feel like riding on it anymore because it's not as adventurous anymore.
That's true.
Yeah, the feeling of will I be able to make it through is such an allure compared to this one I confirm can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, lor. The boat is so nice now. So much
so nice
upgraded.
really.
Then this year go right become ferry.
Edward.
Congrats,
booked an
Edward.
S today. Wow, congrats. I think
Wow.
Thomas can answer this really, really well. The R spec is a lot better than the S, right?
Oh, way better. But I guess if you just daily and stuff, you feel the R only when you go Genting. That's all I can say. Yeah.
But a slightly pre-owned R at 650K is a much nicer buy than the brand new Electra S, right?
Oh, if it's my choice, I think I'll go for the R. But also, bro, maybe Edward, look at the specs in the interior, because some people like the executive seats, means that the 2 separate seats behind, but you can't fold the back, you can't fold the chairs down. Some people want to be able to fold the chairs down. I think those are also something to consider, lah. But if it's me, I'll if it's the same price as a new S, I'll go for the R. Yeah.
I'll go for the executive seats though.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't care lah, because for me it's like if I buy, it's just me driving. The back become like a storage space only, you know. Yeah.
He says he's currently driving a G63 and G20, but he missed the comfy XC90.
Yeah. It is as comfortable, if not more comfortable than XC90. Without
yes, it can deal with speed bumps better. I will go for the R, man. And in terms of the range, okay, I will tell every electric car buyer out there now, for Malaysians, whatever range the manufacturers tell you, 400, 500, 600 km, for Malaysian driving style, right? And the way our city is structured, because our city is not like Melbourne or Sydney or Tokyo, or Osaka, where it's just a straight road, a grid pattern, and then traffic light. And then all you're doing, driving from one place to the other, is 3 hours of drive, traffic light, stop. And then drive, pedestrian, let them cross. Drive, traffic light, stop, right? It's that kind of driving. KL is you jam for a while. Okay, exit toll. Enter toll road. Beep, and then you revenge mode. Right? SPE,
Yes.
NKE, SUKE, all that.
Oh,
So Malaysian driving
pasti
style,
dia.
right? after these past few years of driving those EVs and looking at it, right? Whatever the manufacturer claim, you fucking halve it.
Yeah.
That's your range.
Yeah.
You just cut it in 50%. That's your safe zone of range.
Yes. Yes.
They claim 600. Your mind think 300.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that would be safe because that's how we drive. Because EVs don't do well when they go high speed.
Yes.
Even worse when it's an SUV.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whatever they claim, you just cut it in half.
You know,
That's
I took
the
the
range.
Electra R from the bottom of Genting to top. I think I went through at least 40%, you know.
And what's the distance? 25 km, 28 km, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's the thing. When you tekan, when you go fast, okay, short bursts, they are fine one. Is sustained high speed that
Yes.
that
Highway.
drags power off like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sustained speeds is crazy. Provided you tell me that, oh, Bobby, I usually never go beyond 80 km/h. Then okay lah. You know? So yeah, don't bother about the range lah. The difference between the S and the R is negligible when you cut it in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't really care about the performance, actually, it's an SUV. Like if I get an R, so I'm not gonna. So I guess like S is sufficient. But if you can get the R for the price of a S, if it's 1
Why
year
not?
old, okay lah, right? It's a good deal, you know, right? Okay,
Provided
actually,
you like that feeling law of speccing your car, you know,
Right.
ordering it, waiting for it to come. Then
Yeah.
different law.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah.
the S is sufficient. Even the S by itself is such a good car. It's like it's really so good.
Yeah, but ultimately down the road in the resale market, R will always hold a better value than S.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
But let's say you aim to lose 300K lah. You might as well, I mean, for me, 300K or 400K down the road, you might as well
Yeah.
just, if you have the money to spend, you might as well just pack it for yourself, law. Make it yours, law. Yeah.
But the
Okay.
interesting thing with Lotus EVs, I think they will hold their value better than, let's say, Taycans that are 700, 800K. Yeah. By the
Yeah,
sheer
true.
number of them. Yeah.
I remember still being in, I was 2 years ago, we were at Hattel. We met the people in charge of the driving dynamics. They say
Yeah.
they benchmark themselves against the Cayenne Turbo, which you praise highly. And what we felt, at least what I felt, is that it not just beat the benchmark, it took the benchmark so much higher.
Yeah.
That's when they do handling, it's crazy one. Yeah. Anyways, I think quick one is the Kai Hanla gearbox oil leaking. I think you better get it checked.
Check it immediately.
Because
Don't
if
wait
your
later.
gearbox oil leaking, you might have other issues like overheating and all that kind of nonsense will have come.
Yeah.
And the bill may be bigger if you have other issues. I better check it there.
Yeah.
What car is it? Is it worth saving?
All saving. Yeah, it's true.
I wouldn't be bothered if I have a 10-year-old Camry and the gearbox is leaking.
Yeah.
I couldn't be bothered. Just top up oil. Right? If you see what
But you
car.
want to end up in a catastrophic event where you park at the side of the road and then when you have to go to meeting, everything, then of course it's something you must look at lah. Yeah, whether is it to top up oil or whether to fix it, something you should check lah.
Yeah.
Okay, come. What other chat we have? I hang out for a while. Miss you guys. I tired also want to come hang out.
What do we have next?
120 can guys. Main idea is Golf 7.5 but I want to hold it until buy a house first.
Then why don't you go and pursue a Golf 7.
Oh, nice.
Golf 7.5 is double the price of a 120i.
Oh, he said, okay, he's willing to buy a 120i first and buy the house, then later on only pursue the 7.5R. What's the price of a 120i now? 60?
90 to 100.
Yeah.
Oh, come hang
55.
Yeah, sing.
50 plus. Buy lah.
Okay, I can't argue against that law.
Yeah.
It's not. Sorry, then it's not.
I mean,
half.
how much more lower it will go? Or some
Yeah.
Brembo GT4 pot brake with what the heck, man? Yeah, lor. So yeah, go ahead. I think let's say worst case speculation. After 3 years, 4 years, you sell is at 30,000. You lost 20 plus thousand over 3-4 years. Okay, right? You know?
Mm.
And this generation of the Prince engine is a bit more robust compared to the one that looks like Angry Bird one.
Oh.
You know, that was my first 1 Series, my first BMW.
I know.
The Angry Bird one, the one that looks like No One Love one.
Now I prefer the design of that.
Really?
Yeah, last time I tell you when they invited me to the launch in Singapore, right? When they pull off the cloth, I want to puke. So,
You also like,
so heavy. Then after 10 years, I like that one more.
I like
Oh
the
my
proportions
God.
of the car. Oh, Nissan Kicks.
Wow. Finally, I met someone who actually booked the Nissan Kick. Okay, I was in Thailand. You know, Thomas, when we park our cars at Wojia, right? Ban Rak Thai, right? There's a Nissan Kicks there.
And
So I was standing in front of that car together with Baldwin. Both of us standing there looking at the Nissan Kicks. And then next to the Nissan Kicks is a Mazda CX-30. And then both of us were like, what the heck, wait, Nissan launched this car. That's the way that's how it looks. Then we go and look at the interior. What the fuck? It looks like some old Nissan. The whole design it just doesn't. I don't know, man. It's just sorry, Sunny Cool.
Can cancel booking.
Yeah, fuck it lah. Wait, this car looks like some 10-year-old shit lah. It's 2025 and it looks like some 2012 car. Wait.
Is it a CX-30 size, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, but slightly taller. In profile wise, slightly taller. But it's a CX-30 competitor. Probably Nissan is better at space utilization than Mazda lah. Right. But
Looks
I
like
don't know,
a
man.
half job, this one, the interior.
Yeah, it's so unappealing. It is so unappealing. So
But I found a new love for Nissan, you know. I really love Nissan now.
okay.
Yeah, Nissan is so good. I love Nissan because during Christmas, I was being chased by a 4.5 Speciale. And then my alternator, my compressor and my serpentine belt kaput. And then Prestige, very smart. They go and help me find the part numbers instead of buying Alpine parts, right? They go and
They got
find,
a
and they
Nissan
found
part.
out it's a Nissan March compressor and a serpentine belt.
That's what I like about Prestige. You know, they will go out and try and help us save money.
Yeah. And speed,
Yeah.
right? Because he said this one can find stock here, don't need to import.
Mm.
And then he say Nissan March one.
So it's cheap, the compressor?
Cheap, 2K only.
Oh, okay.
Amen.
Normally the process, you put chassis number, you find parts, then you order.
Yeah.
They are like, let us take the part out and see the part number, see whether matching
because it's a
same
Nissan
manufacturer
engine
batch.
anyway, right?
Yeah. And I still remember someone from Alpine said, we are a different brand than Renault and Nissan. We are Alpine.
Yeah.
So it is.
Sunny Cool. And how much is the Nissan Kick? I wonder.
I think about 120K thereabouts.
Oh, okay. That's a good price.
But the looks is not appealing. It looks like not here, not there.
114.
Yeah, it looks like an old car. You know, it really, really looks like an old car.
A bit 2000 or 2015, 16 circa kind of car lah.
Yeah lah, it's.
Wow.
我不知道啦
Maybe special law don't have the same.
I don't know, man. It's just so unappealing to my eyes.
If it's launched in 2015, okay lah, right? 14, 15.
Yeah.
Just Sportage, you look at this, okay, you buy this one lah, right? Looks okay, you know.
See, look at the model. She's also not happy.
Star Lanto.
Yeah, ayo, I don't know, man. Look at this car. Sunny, I think you hold off first.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
you.
Nissan is not going bankrupt, right? They're being merged with Honda, right? So
That one
Globally,
is
they are going bankrupt if they don't merge with Honda.
mm,
And locally, TCM is in deep shit,
mm.
like really deep shit.
No, there's no place to change my oil later, change engine oil and service my Alpine.
Yeah,
that one. You don't worry.
it's a lot of havoc happening lah. The whole Tanjong group, and then Singapore side also. The father kicked the son out of the company, kick him out of the house also. Damn funny. You know the guy who wears the two watches.
Ah,
Yeah, he's 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 now homeless and jobless.
oh my.
Mm.
Yeah,
By the way, Sony, yeah, if you haven't got delivery, I think worth delaying. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, I wouldn't be too hard up about having the car delivered
yeah.
on time. You know,
I mean, I mean,
what other car would you recommend for
I'm
Sony?
so bad. I haven't driven the car, then I say these things. But okay, let's be neutral.
Objective. Yeah.
Yeah, I throw myself away. So
Ah.
you're not asking me a question, right? I put myself in the middle. The price is 110K.
Mhm.
It's not expensive at all.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
probably for a car with Apple CarPlay, I don't know whether got Android Auto or not.
I don't think it's a difficult car to maintain because it's a very
Yeah, it
very
won't be.
simple system.
It won't be. So if you love Malaysia, you want to support a local company, then you
Buy
buy
lor.
lor.
But UMW also, you buy Toyota Corolla Cross also support UMW, ma.
Okay, can I ask this? You look at the car's interior, right? The size, the 5-seater, right? What can you get in this car that you cannot get
Yes.
in the Honda Civic hatchback? Honda
Or
City
HRV.
hatchback.
Or
City.
HRV,
Yeah, or HRV.
which will
HRV
hold
looks so
value
cute.
without like no fight. Your whole value like
Oh, yeah.
no fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your resale, your everything will be, you're much better off with a Honda HRV, to be honest.
True. True.
And then you don't have that e-power, don't know what shit drivetrain thing that's gonna kill you when it comes to resale value.
Yeah.
So I mean, put it this way, lah. I would say that anyone with a budget below 200K, you don't have to, or below 150K lah. You don't have to play with hybridized shit lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not a plug-in hybrid, then it's like what's the point? Malaysia petrol is so cheap.
Like just now earlier, actually even like for example, just now earlier I spotted a question we didn't answer. Somebody was asking about the CRV hybrid at 200K.
Oh,
I wouldn't put my
Yeah.
money on that.
Why you want a hybrid when the non-hybrid is fuel efficient, has strong resale value,
Powerful enough.
powerful enough? Why do you need the hybridized drivetrain?
Yeah,
It's
it
for
doesn't make
other
sense.
markets where
Yeah.
petrol is expensive
Yeah.
and they just dump it here just to amortize the cost.
Yes.
In Malaysia, it makes no sense when the non-hybrid variant is already fuel efficient and powerful enough.
Yeah. And holds better resale value down the road.
Exactly.
and then our petrol is not expensive. Even you one day no more subsidy, we pump 97 price is still okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So don't lah. No point entertain those of Civic hybrid lah, City hybrid lah, all this nonsense. Just buy the normal 1.5 4-port fuel efficient.
Or buy
Happy
the
with
best
the
spec
car.
before the hybrid. Or the
Yes.
spec, the one before the hybrid.
Buy the best spec before the RS, before the unnecessary body kits.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, those body kit will easily cost 10K.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
what's the
don't
point?
add any value to the car one. You don't
Yeah.
add any value one.
Just buy the high spec like Honda. You buy the V spec or something like that.
Yeah.
Just buy the high spec one with your Android, Apple, and everything. Then you're happy. All right. So Sunny Cool, if you haven't bought the car, you just booked it. I think you're better off with a HRV lah. Genuinely, yeah.
Mm.
And the interior looks like shit. It looks like a 2015 car. Yeah. Okay. Pradeep Raja, looking at MX5, buy.
Yeah, but we are
Also,
also eyeing a Z4. Ooh.
oh, not bad. Actually, right, if you're going for Z4, right, there is the 3-liter Z4, the
Yes.
M version. I mean, since you are ready to spend 250,000, I think you can buy the 3-liter one. It will be a lot more enjoyable in terms of the engine sound, the
Mhm.
performance, and gradual. I mean, if you look at the 3-liter and the 2-liter now, right, their prices are so near.
Yeah,
Down the road, the 3-liter will hold better value.
correct.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. So I would say your budget, you go for the 3-liter. I wouldn't recommend you to buy a 2025 MX5
Nah,
at 260, 270,000.
not.
And you know in a few years' time you will lose 100,000 ringgit on your MX5. Most people buy MX5 without losing much money because it's a very simple car to begin with. Nothing much will go wrong. So most people buy used or buy recon
Yeah,
because it's a simple car. I mean, when you buy new car, you're afraid of it, breaking down and all that, right?
yeah, yeah.
But when it's an MX5, it's so simple, it's so low maintenance. Why you want to burn off 100,000 on your car?
Yeah.
No
Get a
point.
slightly older but well cared for example at a much lower price.
Yeah, yeah. But if you get a 3-liter Z4, I mean, if you find a Z4 at 2-liter that is like early 200s, then it's also a good buy, lah,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are quite some 3-liters sitting around out there.
Yeah.
I think you can get a good deal out of it. Some of them are consignment and all that, right? Just try and press the prices
Mm.
and fit it within your prices instead of you forking out more budget. Try and nail the deal with your budget, lah.
How much is the 2025 MX5 now?
260 or 270K.
Oh, okay.
Very expensive.
Yeah, I'll go for a Z4. I mean, the MX5 is a good car, but it's not a 260K good car, lah. Let's put it that way.
Especially when there are so many lying around that is selling for 160, 170.
Yeah, not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, Joshua
many
Lim.
questions.
Is it worth to loan a 5-year-old Mazda 3 or just a new Altis? Current Mazda 3 is my dream car since it's launched. Then you buy the Mazda 3. End of story.
Yeah, just buy your Mazda
Buy the
3.
Mazda 3.
Mm.
Tesla Model 3, 180K worth buying last year to get it before duty exemption.
Mm.
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, really? The duty is going to come in. Wow, when it comes in, the whole EV market collapses.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tesla Model 3 is a lot of car for 180K.
Yeah.
Remember those people who buy it at 420K last time? Recon. Yeah. Which is better, iX3 or Audi Q4 e-tron? Now, the e-tron interior is definitely more attractive to me, and Audi generally has better interiors. iX3 is a great car,
Mm.
but there's also a lot of Con, you want to say
No, but
something?
I was saying the iX3 is sitting on a slightly on an older platform lah. It's still based on the G01.
Yeah,
So
I
interior sophistication cannot match the Audi for sure.
cannot match. What Audi's interior is beautiful.
Yeah.
See?
Oof.
Gorgeous interior.
Yeah.
Yeah, get the Audi. It's something different at least.
Okay. I just want to address who is that? Just now somebody was saying Mortal 2015 428i and 99K from Sime Darby worth the buy. Did this come with the B48 engine? It did not. It's the N20. But 99K for a 428 is still, even with the N20 engine, it's still a good buy. It's not a bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
if it's batch 430i, then it's a
That's the
B40.
B48. Yes. Yes. As
All
Jordan
right.
highlighted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I want to answer this quickly. XC90 is a good buy,
yeah.
and now is a damn good buy because of the discounts that are happening.
Mhm.
Now you can get an XC90 TN for 300 plus. Now we
Woo!
know the EX90 and the XC90 is coming soon,
Yeah.
but I can guarantee you the new XC90 won't be anywhere near 400k.
But
It
Bobby,
will
just
be.
now, the
Hmm?
prices you mentioned are low mileage pre-reg units, right?
I don't know. Currently, they're trying to clear off whatever they have.
Hmm.
There's a lot of
But it,
great,
but
great discounts going on.
at 300K, even if it's a pre-registered unit, right, it's still a good buy.
Yeah,
It's still a good
and
buy.
it's a fantastic car. The XC90 T8 is a fantastic
And
car. It has been in production for 10 years. They have sort of ironed out most of the issues. It's
yeah.
very stable now. So yeah, you can get it. I still love this car. I've had it. I'm a previous owner.
Mhm.
It's super nice. I drove the XC90 from 2017 to 2020.
Hmm.
But throughout the course, I bought another one. That means I trade in for a newer one because of the larger fuel tank, larger battery, better spec, and all that. And that time, the resale value of the XC90 is so strong, very, very strong.
Mhm.
So I practically top up very little money to get a brand new car
Yeah.
out. Yeah. So
Fantastic.
so I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
But I remember a friend told me that he was so happy he sold his XC90 to buy a sports car. So
Well,
yeah,
now
yeah,
in
because he saw the
retrospect,
resale value. Thomas, I'm so happy I jumped to my sports car.
I mean, okay, yeah, totally. That's the reason I sold that car, right? Because I found my dream car, my Aston Martin. So the thing is this:
Oh, the
when
friend is
you
you.
spend about 400,000 to buy any family car, you're gonna lose a lot of money in the 6-7 years down the road. Let's
Mhm.
say you buy an E class, right, for
Yes.
400 something thousand. You buy a 5 series for 400 something thousand, or an XC90. In
Oh, yeah.
7 years' time, your car will be worth what? 100-ish,
Mm.
right? You're gonna burn off 300,000. So that time in 2020, I sold my XC90 because I stumbled upon my dream car, which is my Aston Martin,
Mhm.
and it's selling at a price that it shouldn't be selling at, because that time my car is a 5-year-old car. In the supercar world, usually 5 year is when they half in price. Usually. All right. So by right, my car should be for sale at 1.1, 1.2. And the Dato was selling it at 600k. And then we nailed the deal at 550. I mean, on the road 600 lah. And now the used car value is 400 plus, 400-ish. So I'm a happy person.
Mm.
Yeah. So, and it won't go any lower than that, because the non-performance version has stabilized at 300k. That means the performance version will stabilize at high 400s.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but family cars got depreciation. It's normal one. It's not a bad
Yep.
thing.
Normal.
Just the way it is.
Because
It's the appliance,
yeah, yeah.
But it's a good car. I mean, I always look forward when someone pick me up in Axis. I would always look forward to sit in it. It's so nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, a quick one. When will you guys test the EMA 7? Well, we just rejected a media drive of the EMA 7 because we got no time. It's happening this week, so you may be able to see other medias test driving it.
Yep.
It just sometimes, so just to let you all understand, a lot of brands or car makers invite us here, invite us there. All these invites are, we're not paid one. You have to understand. We're taking time off our usual work. That means I cannot meet a client. I cannot do my usual thing. And then I go for this drive, maybe for 2 days. We do work, take photo, video, blah, blah, and all that. And sometimes we just couldn't make it. So we have just rejected it. All right. Yeah. What was that? Okay, I know someone.
Well, glad to hear that, man.
I mean, that's Volvo, right?
Just glad to hear that. Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes I see those videos whereby, the truck corner and then lie on the car, right? And then the car got flattened, right? Sometimes I feel like, ayo, if only that guy bought a Volvo that day, he wouldn't have been squashed, you know?
Mm.
Yeah, because it's such a huge difference.
Mhm.
Volvos are just another level when it comes to safety.
Yeah.
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 Uh,
This one the answer quite clear, lor. Oh.
yeah.
Weekend car, of course, Cayman lah.
Get a
But
Cayman.
yeah.
Other alternative or so.
Eh, but can you get a Cayman S for that price?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Cayman is a safe choice, banana buy. You buy it, you don't like it, you sell it. Maybe you lose a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
safe sports car choice.
Yeah.
You buy something like an Alfa Romeo 4C, when you want to sell it, you have to wait for the right buyer to come.
The
You have to wait a very, very, very long time until someone's Ferrari is in the workshop and they need a car, then they call you and buy your 4C for
So
the
yeah,
time.
it's a very safe car. Lah.
yeah.
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 The 340i is a better choice if it's going to be your only car or if it's going to be your daily car. But as a weekend, it's better to put your money on a Porsche. Lah.
Yes.
Mm. Wow, just now that scenario, if it's a convertible, 100% gone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Mm.
I actively avoid big trailers and all that.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be around them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give them a
Either
wide
keep past
berth.
it or stay far away from them,
Yeah.
behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like today, I was fetching my kids
Yeah.
on Federal Highway. I can see in front the jam is starting to slow down the cars. I always check my rear view mirror. When I drive, right, I check if there is a sensor in front, that look at my eyes, how many times I check my side mirrors and my mirrors, I constantly check on.
Mm.
So I was on the fast lane, then I saw the traffic slowing down in front. I see behind me, one car behind me is a big lorry. I changed lane.
Yeah, yeah.
It's sensible, bro.
Oh, just in
Yeah.
case, I
Yeah.
changed lane. Yeah. And then I like that there is a lot of videos coming out from China where they teach you to turn your steering wheel when you come to a complete halt at a traffic light stop or whatever, right? Turn your steering wheel to point towards, in the other lane or whatever. Because when a car rear ends you, you don't go to the front and get compressed. You will
Yeah.
turn out. Yeah. That I think is but some driver blur and he turn the steering one full round, then the steering wheel is straight. Then the car go there, go.
You see, turn in the way that you are going out the driver or who you are away from the accident now. Don't turn. You turn left side, the car back, then you go into the, you
Yeah.
turn this way, then you cannot smash like this.
So I think that's an advice
Yeah,
that I never thought of. Not easy to turn into a practice, right? But granted, there is some logic there, lah. In case you were rear-ended, at least your car will go out instead of being
Yeah.
squashed by in front. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like that, lor.
Damon's G, what's your pick between used CX5 HRV hybrid or Corolla Cross hybrid? It's an easy choice. I'll go with the CX5, man.
Yeah. Just don't touch hybrid at this price point.
Yeah.
No point. Why buy a car that will depreciate like hell later on?
Yeah.
No
The only
point.
problem with the CX5 is the rear seat is very
Very tight.
very not
Yeah.
generous.
Yeah, very tight.
Oh, my brother bought a Vesel in Singapore,
Oh, nice.
and then
HRV,
yeah, but it's one imported one, so it's not HRV, imported from Japan one. So
Yes.
then the last
So-
driver, right, change rim, change tire, new Michelin's, interior go put the the LED light,
Oh my god.
re-wrap the leather. Wow, my brother bought it for market price. I said, wow, brother, you're damn lucky. The car,
So
no scratches, tinting all do nice, 3M, everything.
So your brother spent 400,000 ringgit on a HRV.
Around there, lor. But he decided that after he's going to have his, I mean, he already got a kid, right? Then he
Yeah,
realized
yeah.
that having a car is not it's not going to save you money, but it's going to save you time. That's the only reason. So you just say, just think of it as every year spend 20K as your
So all
convenience fee.
this while you never own a car in Singapore.
No. They always take public transport. Then after the baby come out 1 year plus, they cannot tahan already. They tried
Actually,
renting the electricity cars going around. I mean, granted that both of them are working, corporate jobs. They are high in ranking, so their time is worth saving, lah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, the Singapore government, if they want to encourage people to have babies, right? Give them, when you have a child, you get a COE that you don't need to renew.
Yes.
Fair, right?
Yeah.
Fair, right? I mean,
You pay
let's
one
say,
time, then you keep the car, lah. You mean?
or give you one COE. Let's say you have one child, then your COE is free for 10 years. After 10 years, you still have to pay your COE.
Yeah.
However, you have another child, you get another 10 years. Fair one,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Because
What
when
the hell?
you
I mean, it's so inhumane to prevent people from buying cars when after they have child. It's outright inhumane.
But 9 out of 10 people are include my own brother included, right, who stay in Singapore, right? They resist buying a car, but the moment kid come out, terus
You
cannot
have
lari.
to.
Yeah,
You have to.
You have to.
You have to. Hey,
Right.
when you take public transport, right, it means it's not easy for you to just go to the grocery, right, and then put a trolley and then put a huge toilet roll and then a 20-kilo bag of rice like Malaysians do.
Yeah.
You can't do that in Singapore when you take public transport.
You
How to carry
cannot.
those things?
Well, they
Is
do have
impossible.
like a lot of local shops near your house, lah. That's something they plan decently well, right?
But they can't shop like us, like push a trolley in, right? Then just drop things in, and then without thinking, we just okay, you want this? Okay. Buy ice cream. You buy ice cream at the supermarket in Singapore, then you take public transport home. Right? Yeah, that's the thing. I tell you, it's kesian. Singaporean really kesian.
Wow, hey, look at this guy. Hey, Moonfox, can you help us a bit? You just listed all the SUVs in the same price range. Help us a bit. Which one you like, which one you think is a good idea, and maybe your heart like which one. You just throw it in there. Then we got something to talk about. Okay?
Yeah. Give us 2 or 3.
Give us what
you actually just like, what is the car? You probably ask AI. I got 170K. Can you tell me what is the cars I have?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Hey, can I ask Thomas Con? Do you now use AI to ask questions more than Googling?
Yes.
Depends.
I use Bing so often now compared to Google.
I use Google Gemini.
Oh, it's a separate app.
Yeah, it's an app on the phone, but you can use the web version also.
It doesn't link to your Google search bar. Because when I search things on Google, their AI answer are not very accurate.
Yes, that's true.
But Bing is way better.
Search engine, I just use Google lah. I just treat it like a search engine. I don't treat it like an AI. Yeah.
Because the day I asked a very funny question, I don't know whether I told you guys this before. I mean, I constantly thinking like, what's my next phone, right? Then Samsung came out with the Fold 6 special edition in Korea, right? They have a special new edition. So I was like, this one not bad. Then I was like, then I read a bit. It's wider. Every video says it's slightly wider. I'm like, wider than my Fold 4. Then I searched on Bing, right? Can the new Samsung Fold 6 special edition fit into the Aston Martin Rapid cup holder? You cannot ask Google like that, And then it will list out the, everything and then say that, I cannot fit into my cup holder. It's so nice.
Should try Bing.
Yeah. So I like that. So I've been using Bing a lot now.
Mm.
Yeah. RS3 or A45.
RS3 is the more civilized option, but A45 is on the
Yeah.
flip side, A45 is more exciting.
This one trigger Thomas because Thomas is anti Audi.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not anti Audi. I'm just thinking.
But Thomas is also the only one among us who've ever owned a Mercedes.
Yeah.
I own a C43. I own a C43.
Yeah.
I own a C43 before, but I never owned an Audi.
Yeah.
Have you seen where the engine sits in the Audi's engine? The front,
Oh, yes, we have.
right? It's like literally like engine, gearbox, then the rest of the car. Okay, I don't think the RS3. The RS3 is different. I heard from a lot of people the RS3 drives very nice because the
RS3 is a Golf.
Yeah, it's a Golf.
with
but
a
with the-
five-cylinder engine.
Yeah.
It's a 5-cylinder Golf R.
I think the RS3 is cooler because there's so many A45s.
Yeah.
But then again, the A45 engine is damn gila babi. The RS3 engine sounds nice. I like the 5-cylinder. It sounds like a baby V10 to me.
Yes.
No.
It's half a V10.
Right? Yeah, it's half a V10. So I like the RS3 sound. I guess if I were to choose, I'll go RS3. I like the RS3 look, the look of the RS3, RS4. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'll
love
get the
the
RS4.
Mm.
Con, Gemini couldn't answer my same question.
What question? Oh,
I asked, would Samsung Fold 6 Special Edition fit into the cup holder of an Aston Martin Rapid? Unfortunately, without knowing the exact dimensions of the Samsung Fold 6 Special Edition and the cup holders, it's difficult to say whether it will fit. And then, right, here are some things you can do. Measure the cup holder, compare the dimension. You call yourself AI, Barbie. Tak boleh Google tak boleh.
But between the RS3 and then the A45S, would you, if you put the Golf R in there, which one would you pick still?
RS3 because
I would pick the RS3 lah.
It's a Golf R with a 2.55 cylinder engine.
Yes. I would take the the RS3.
And this
also.
engine sounds gila babi.
Yeah.
It's an exotic engine compared to the other two.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go balls out modding the cars, the RS3 can go much higher horsepower than the A45 or the Golf R. It is a very common drag strip winning car in the drag world, the RS3. Yeah. It can mod up to 1,000 over horsepower, this gila babi engine. Yeah. It's like the Supra engine, strong enough to do this kind of shit.
Crazy.
But
it looks good, the RS3 looks good.
The latest one I don't like, the whole mascara on the headlight.
Look aggressive.
Yeah. Okay, what other questions?
Subaru Forester, Honda CR-V, two-wheel drive, JQ 7. Okay, now he shortened up this question. Thanks, Fox. Okay, Subaru Forester all-wheel drive, Honda CR-V two-wheel drive, or JQ all-wheel drive.
Mechanically, I picked the Forester.
Yeah, the biggest car here is the CR-V. The smallest car here is probably the J7.
Yeah.
The oldest looking car here is the Forester.
Yeah.
Forester. The facelift Forester look nice. I like the new Forester. But then the interior is like.
Interior nicest is definitely the JQ. Cannot fight. And the build quality of JQ is amazing.
Ahead of the Japanese for sure.
Oh yeah, it feels like you're driving a Land Rover inside.
And it looks like a Land Rover.
Yeah, and it's very nippy to drive. Handling is very good on the J7. Yeah. Thomas, did I tell you that J7 alone last year outsold the entire Mazda?
Crazy.
Like, what the heck?
And then they still can't. But given that this brand called JQ means nothing to nobody, and then now they do so well, it's crazy, right? It's like it's not like Cherry or some sort of China brand that has been around. You know, it's just out of nowhere. This thing called J-Cool. That was a Korean brand. J-Cool. You know,
Yeah.
amazing.
It's crazy.
But it's a great product, lah. I mean, no, I never drive it. I seen it in those car shows. I take a look a little bit. It's a great product. Like, you know, even if it doesn't drive well, right? Okay, it's already a great product. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it drives well.
and it drives well. That's the thing, right? And it drives well. It looks
Uh,
good. It feels nice. You know, inside, outside. You look at it. It's the easy, commercially so pleasing on the eyes.
yeah. It's a
How to say
sharper
no?
drive than the bigger brother, than the C9. It handles better than the C9.
Yeah. Now I'm just opening up Muda and looking at the Forester interior. I'm like, oh, how?
Yeah, the Forester, if you look at the interior, even the exterior design is totally double pakai one.
The exterior, the facelift looks nice to me, but the interior is like, what the heck?
Forester, you really only buy if you appreciate the mechanical bits of it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Boxer engine.
Boxer, all-wheel
Okay.
drive.
Pura Corp asks, between the Seal Performance and the Model 3, what is LR
Long range.
or long range? Okay. Yeah, I have the same feeling. The Seal is much more comfortable inside, and the seats on the Seal is amazing. The seats, the leather seats of the Seal is the shape, the plushness. Tesla's cruise control, the adaptive cruise control, performs better than BYD one. Exterior wise, I think both cars are good looking. It's just which one you prefer. Like that, all. So I personally, I think I prefer the Seal more. But I also dig the Tesla. I get it. I get the quirky stuff. You know, when you tell the car open butthole, and then the car will open the charging flap. That's funny. This kind of thing that only Elon Musk comes up with.
That's funny.
Yeah. It's all these little crooks. And then, of course, Tesla, you can have fun with your Tesla gang, you do the music like show and all that.
Yes.
So there's a lot of quirky stuff that Tesla does with their cars that others never thought of.
Agreed.
Right. The Seal, I would say, it feels more like a generic car inside, in a good way, right? It feels like you are in a 5 Series or something. It's very plush, it's comfortable. Suspension is amazing. The Tesla as well. The Tesla is also very comfortable. Handling, both are really good. So yeah, both are great cars. Both are great cars. So okay. Okay, currently driving a F30 330i. Since value is still good, should I sell it before it reach 10 years old? Yes. Because when it reach 10 years old, it's not eligible for loan.
It will drop.
Then you go down in a bigger chunk. I think it makes sense to go for an M340i.
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah, congrats.
Okay.
Let's take T. Howell's question. Thinking of getting a 957 for fun weekend drive with family, but cannot decide between a turbo or GTS.
Get a GTS.
Why GTS over the turbo?
Sounds way better and then lesser maintenance compared to the turbo.
But the turbo so brutal, the way they charge forward.
Yeah, but it incurs a lot more maintenance, the turbo. And TJ's right. He's 957. He bought 40K plus the mods, plus the fixing, right? The mods and the mods is there lah. You spend already, it's static already, it won't grow It's the maintenance that keeps piling
But
so far, 957 turbo.
He's not turbo. He's normal.
No. His one is turbo.
Oh, okay.
Alex one is GTS.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds freaking amazing, right? The GTS. So far TJ has spent 200K.
What the heck?
on his 40K car.
He might as well just get a 958 Cayenne.
But the 957 looks great. I personally, I prefer the design of the 957 also. It looks brutal. And 957 is the last Cayenne with the locking differential.
The mechanical
Ah.
locking differential,
Well,
right?
Yeah. But
So you can proper off-road lah. You know?
proper off-road, can do proper off-road. And then you can open the rear windshield glass just to take your stuff out.
Ah.
Like the BMW Tourings, you can do that. But in the new ones, all cannot already. Yeah, so
But is
get
it
the
worth
TS.
200K of maintenance?
Oh well.
he's happy with it. That car is a marketing tool for him also.
Yeah, that's true. But he likes it lah, right? And the end,
Yeah,
they're
he
happy,
likes
okay
it.
lah.
Yeah, he properly graduated, man, from Ford Focus to Porsche Cayenne.
So Mike O'Natty, imagine this. Someone tell you, wow, I love snorkeling. Do you know, over the past 2-3 years, I spent 200K on snorkeling. Same shit.
Yeah,
It's a hobby.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Get over it.
Thomas,
If you can afford it, he deserve it lah, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Thomas, our
mean-
friends
Yeah.
Cayenne V8 still available.
Yeah. I think Josiah's old Cayenne is still on the market.
His one is 957, right? 957 turbo.
955.
Or 955. Okay.
955.
I tell nobody wants 955 lah. Sorry lah. The way-
Ouch.
You want to sell the car? Easy. You mod it to a 957. But the cost of modding will be the same as the cost
The
of your
selling
car.
price
Exactly.
will be the selling price. It's like
Yeah.
it's like you give the car away.
Yeah. Okay, come. Let's see what else.
What are the common issues with Volvo's T8? Oh, sorry. Let's take this one. Oscar Sham. Sorry, 150K, CX5 2.5T or BMW X3.
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 X3 is a solid choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a fantastic choice. It's not a beautiful car. It's just solid.
Yeah.
Okay. When the T8 hybrid first came out, surprisingly, it was more stable than the other plug-in hybrid systems that are available in the market at that time. That's why they perform better in their used car value. Even now, if you look at the Volvo T8, XC90 T8, right, the used car prices are higher than BMW's plug-in hybrid. They are also higher than Mercedes-Benz's plug-in hybrid.
Yeah.
So, and Volvo keep on making it for 10 years. So I would say they are very stable now, but plug-in hybrids are still plug-in hybrids. They are the most complicated form of propulsion for cars. So once in a while, if that tortoise pops up, don't worry, just switch off your car, lock it, let it reset, and let it come back. You see, all of us are using smartphones now, right? And they're not cheap, 8,000-9,000 ringgit, 7,000, 8,000 ringgit, right? Once in a while, you know what to do, right? Once in a while, it's like, hey, what the heck with my Wi-Fi? Restart my phone, right? Once in a while, even your iPhone maybe would, hey, what's going on? Then you restart your phone. So it's the same as modern cars or EVs or plug-in hybrids and all that. When it's too much electrical stuff, right? Especially when you have two electrical systems running in the car, a 12 volt and a 48 volt, the interference is real. So that's all I can say as far as I know. I'm not a Volvo workshop guy, right? Yeah, but they've been making it for 10 years and they've ironed out a lot of issues. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead if you're thinking of buying one. It's damn good.
So Mamba is asking E200 Coupe versus Cayman, which one you prefer? Your low driver use for daily.
I have a soft spot for the E-Coupe, but
me too.
Easily the superior choice here.
Me too. But definitely the Mercedes is more comfortable. Definitely it's more forgiving. You park your car, you open the door, go in and out and all that. It's just so nice. But Cayman can do a little bit more, lor. You feel cooler, lor.
The Mercedes is more comfortable daily. It's a bigger car, more spacious. You can actually ferry 4 people comfortably in the Mercedes.
Okay, if you're doing wheel writing or if you're doing or you're doing like professional service, maybe the E class make you look very good. Right.
Yeah.
But then 718 you say, yeah, I'm going to write your wheel. Hey, I'm gonna talk about
Mm.
Cayman, you have the low center console, so that when your girlfriend want to lean over, it's easier.
Or you want to lean over to your girlfriend.
or you want to lean over to your boyfriend. Okay, we don't know. Okay, let's see Mamba is a girl or guy. We don't know, right? right?
Don't assume.
Right. Right.
We shall not assume.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like if it's a daily driver, move around the city, I think I would favor the E coupe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Cayman can do that perfectly well. It's just that not as comfortable as the E-Coupe.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Cayman won't be that comfortable, right?
Yeah.
The E coupe will just feel like you're driving another sedan. There's just two door, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And that is
Exactly.
also what is so beauty, right? The beauty of the car, right? It's so nice to drive and so easy to drive,
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, no wrong in buying an E-Coupe. It looks fantastic. It looks like $1 million ringgit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
you're
think the
spending-
pre-facelift E-Coupe looks better lah.
Yes. The
Pre-facelift
facing
E-Coupe.
look like crap.
Me too. I prefer the pre-facelift.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
Way
at
prettier.
this one. It's nice, Yeah, look at daily drive everywhere.
It's a beautiful car.
Yeah.
Hey, Thomas, you want another Mercedes?
The one. The best or nothing. That's what Mercedes are. Is it the tagline? They changed it already or not?
Yeah, that's one of
Best
their
or nothing.
taglines. Best or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel so bad thinking best or nothing. so now which one is the best or nothing now?
You know what, Thomas, during the S-Class Coupe launch, right? I was at the launch event. Then, coupes, when you open the door, the window will come down.
Oh, yes.
So they opened the door, and then after extended period, the car was switched off, right? So the window went back up before the door was closed. So they couldn't sort it, like start the car, whatever. They just couldn't sort that window thing. So I was standing next to Mark Rain, and I was like, "That's for nothing." Yeah, these things can happen,
Yeah. Happens to everyone.
Yeah, I love the car, man. I love the S-Class coupe, your S-Class convertible. Holy cows! I love the car. I love it. Okay, which one would you guys pick? IS300 or Kia Stinger?
Kia Stinger. But it's what if it's a 2 liter? If it's a Stinger, the 3 liter over Kia Stinger, the 3 liter.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I drove the car.
feel
I
anything
drove
for-
the car.
What's that?
drove the car. I drove the Kia Stinger. It looks more capable than it is.
Ah.
Is the IS more capable?
No, but yeah, true. I agree with your statement.
Yeah.
The IS300 is a very tight and not spacious car. And yeah, man. Yeah, the Kia Stinger
nothing
is
to
big
talk
and
about.
comfortable. The Kia
Yeah.
Stinger is just like an F10.
Mm.
It's like an F10. Yeah. So, but it's cool lah. But good luck getting a seller. Good luck getting a buyer when you want to sell next time.
Oh, yeah. That day, the IS300 was driving back from Genting. There was like a IS300 on LDP with wings, exhaust. It looks so weird. Like I don't know why that car you cannot do that kind of mods. This looks so weird.
It looks Singaporean, right?
Uh,
No, that's how Singaporeans mod their cars. They don't care what car they drive. They add a wing to it.
wing diffuser, full
Yeah,
exhaust.
yeah. Singaporeans, the way they mod their car, it's like so different from the way they dress up. I mean, they dress so tasteful, right? But when they mod their cars,
But by itself, it looks okay lah. Then you go and put the wing, the car look like try hard like that. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. The IS300 is a car that for me feel like I don't know how to pick this above a FG20. Like it's hard.
Hmm.
You just can't. You just
Yeah,
can't.
right.
Yeah.
Where does it sit in the market? Like I'm just thinking, how does the IS300 sit in the market, especially for Malaysia?
The only thing it wins over the BMW is resale value and reliability.
Yeah, lor.
Hmm.
It's tighter, right?
Yeah, and the fact that
Smaller.
Lexus interior after 10 years still look like day one.
Yes.
Okay lah.
Ah, yeah. BMW 10 years, wow, the
On
interior.
its
But it doesn't. Yeah, lor, but you talk about if you want to like handling. Let's say you don't care about. Let's say you care about handling. For example, let's say you want to buy
Cannot
a
find
sedan. Cannot
cannot
lah.
find BMW.
When it comes to like the electronic stability control, all these kind of things, BMW is really ahead of the game. Right?
Cannot
Even
find.
plus mode let you slide a bit without you killing yourself.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's so good, right? And
Yeah.
all these other manufacturers, they either go too safe or they usually go too safe. Like cannot have
Yeah,
fun.
but most people drive a car just like normal use, right?
Yeah,
They
that's
just
true.
want the prestige and all that.
That's
Yeah, lor.
true. That's true.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, I like this question. Let me see. Aristo. I love the Aristo.
Ooh.
I was thinking of getting one and converting the force. Okay, I didn't know that's possible. Yeah, go
apparently
right.
8-speed, the 8-speed conversion is a thing going around in the world right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
that. I think Aravin has no question. He just want to let us know he's getting an Aristo.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
the car, man, the Aristo. Damn
Toyota
cool.
Mark X or Toyota Purosangue Crown 2. Do you think that you guys know you can buy a body kit to turn your crown to look like Purosangue?
What the fuck?
Really?
I don't know. I
Actually,
saw a meme.
the new crowns, right? They stopped using the crown logo.
Really?
Yeah, I
What's
don't
the
see
word
the crown
crown only?
logo. Yeah, they write crown, and then they don't look as
They lose the classiness,
classy.
right? That classy.
Yeah, they don't look as classy anymore.
Yeah, so sad, right?
Mm.
That used to have
See,
that. Now it's like they try to go too modern, like.
yeah, wait, it's no longer it's not as classy anymore. Don't know.
I find that when Japanese build this kind of cars, right, when it comes to design language, they don't know how to evolve a bit. They study that one here, one there. Like,
Yeah,
there's no significance in the design language. Like this, why is like there's no. You see, like the suites they design the Volvo,
yeah,
tall hammer, and there's a certain kind of look they try to bring across their different models, so you can see that it's a evolution of its design. The
yeah.
EX30 has cues from the last car. Right? The crown is like,
Mm.
bah, like okay.
Do you know the new crown, right, has 2 sedan variants?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is one which we rarely see. Okay, that's a sedan crown.
Yeah.
okay. I get the rims, everything. Okay, I
This
can
is
see where
the other sedan.
this one has no resemblance of the crown brand. The first one looks a bit.
This one lucky no resemblance.
Ah!
Or the crown logo is still in the front. They took it out from the back. The back is just writes crown.
Yeah, okay, this one I can see a bit of crown in it. You see the spokes, the many spoke rims. That's quite
Yeah.
kind of crownish. The grill, okay, somehow rather a bit low, but yes.
See, the new crown lineup, there are 4 cars, an SUV. There are 2 SUVs and 2 sedans. Yeah, the new crown lineup. Weird.
I'm not sure the color represents the brand the best.
Yeah, I mean, you call this a crown? Okay.
Do you see? Chiang, you can find out because I think the Pro Songay modification for crown. Oh. Estate type crown. I feel it's a bit like I don't know. I cannot. Anyways, let's back to the guy's question. Toyota Mark X or 2. What's this? Oh, don't have. I think it's just a meme lah. Okay.
No,
Anyways,
it was a car show, and then the tuner turned a crown to look like a Puro Sangui or something like that.
tuner gives Toyota Crown Sport the Ferrari Puro Sangue overhaul it deserves.
Mm.
No, I just wait for China. China will come out with a Puro Sangui body kit for crown.
Die in KL. Hey, so many Puro Sangue suddenly. So you buy a Puro Sangue, keep at home, and then or you keep in Langkawi. Then when your 3 months is up, then you take your Toyota Puro Sangue out. Then people won't know the difference.
Do you think the Puro Sangui is worth 5 million?
No, I mean I'm sure it's a damn good car lah. You know that, but I don't know leh. Right?
5 million.
I if they price it near a 812 GTS, you can still say okay. You know, then it's like woo, new level.
Yeah, I mean, 812 is at what, 3 million? And then this thing is 5 million. Like, what?
I read some of the reviews and watched some. It seems that some journalists quite mixed about the Puro Sangue. Yeah, I mean, if I never get a chance to drive it, I won't know lah. You know.
Yeah, 2 million you get a DBX 707.
I feel right. Okay,
Yeah.
a Lusso is more Ferrari than than
Oh,
the Puro
definitely,
Sangue, right?
definitely.
But there's no 4-door lah. Lusso, we have no 4-door lah. That's the downside. But it feels more Ferrari, right? You know, a Lusso. Right.
But they're smart. They're smart in the way that they do the suicide doors and all that, right?
Yeah.
It just adds to the appeal. Yeah. People want to play with that door.
That's true. Special.
Yeah.
Right? All your friends drive Lamborghini Urus, not door normal, right?
Yeah. Ferrari is smart.
That's true. And
I
the
love
fact that whatever it is a commercial success now. People are throwing money at this car before it came out. Right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So congrats to Ferrari and that crazy suspension they built.
Yeah, man. Do you like the design of the Dodici Cilindri? I love it.
It's not something I would say I would personally want to own, but I think the design it's like like how say I think also LS500, the Lexus LC500 is like a concept car kind of look, right? So this one has that concept car look, but in reality, right? You know.
Yeah, I think the 812 is prettier.
Yes, that's true. F12,
but I like the Dodici's design a lot.
There are certain angles of that car that reminds me of the Daytona.
It is definitely inspired by the Daytona. Definitely.
Yeah, it has that kind of look that looks like a ultra rare kind of like car look rather than just being beautiful, right? There's like I think Bobby, you said before, it looks like one of those Monza-ish kind of like, I don't know.
It looks like those one-off where you partner.
Yes. Those
where you
one-off
partner up with it looks like a Bertone design. I mean, it doesn't look like a Zagato. It looks like a Bertone.
Yeah, so it's not
so nice.
It's not pretty, you know. It is a look that is you park, like you look at it, it's like, oh yo.
What I like is the 4 Italian companies Zagato, Bertone, Giugiaro, and Pininfarina. They all have their own house language. It's so unique. But all of them going out in business doesn't make sense anymore. This kind of business.
To design more cars like the Hyundai Matrix.
Yeah, Pininfarina, I kasihan these companies. And there's another one called Touring Superleggera.
Oh yeah, the one that did the Disco Volante, right?
Yeah. So I don't know how they survive now, really. Pininfarina is the pimp, like everyone also go to them. Okay, I can lend you my logo.
Hyundai Matrix.
Yeah, which part of the Hyundai Matrix looks like a Pininfarina design? Oh my god!
Bro, you go to the rear quarter panel, you'll find the logo called Pininfarina. That old part looks like a Pininfarina.
Ayo, horrible. This company, I don't think anybody's buying their 2,000 horsepower EV.
Yeah, but I
It's,
love.
it's-
Yeah, but I think the Dudecho Chilindi is
see, the way this car looks, the way this hypercar looks, with their relationship with Ferrari, all they need to do is, Ferrari, can you sell me the 6.5 liter V12, right? And then just put it into this car and then just say, oh, this is a new Pininfarina 6.5 V12 from Ferrari engine. Wow,
Yeah.
I mean, we'll sell EV, blah.
yeah.
Cheaper EV to make.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reality.
Okay.
Are you 10:30 already? I think I'm
Okay,
going to.
fast.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
You want to tell
I'm just
already?
saying, I will take
Chiang,
my
Chiang, you have something to promote, right? Chiang. Where is Chiang? Put Chiang out. Oh yeah, guys.
Oh, wow.
This is a new fire extinguisher
Oh wow,
product
nice.
from USA. All right, I mean the formula is from USA. So it is a type of fire extinguisher that can put out electrical fires. So it's like a normal fire extinguisher. All right. So you can keep it in your car. It is now selling at 220 ringgit for two. But the good thing about this is that, let's say you have an electric scooter at home, right? You know, those videos that you see went out on fire, right? The formula of this is specially designed to put out electrical fire, battery fires, which normal fire extinguisher cannot do. But this thing can also do normal fire extinguisher work. Okay, so they debuted recently in one of the shows in KLCC. So they demonstrated in front of Bomba and all that, you know, battery fire, electrical fire. So, I mean, I'm not saying that when your EV, this can put out lah. I don't think so. It's enough lah. Huh? But for battery fires, normally it's very difficult to put it out. But this can. Okay. So those of you who own an EV or has an electric scooter at home or whatever, or just normal car guys, you should have a fire extinguisher in your car. Thomas, do you have a fire extinguisher in your car?
That's the thing. I have it for all my cars,
Yeah.
and except my Alpine. So
Okay.
remember the time when we drove with the 458 Speciale,
Yeah.
right? When I saw the smoke come out, right? The first thing I thought is like, I don't have a fire extinguisher in this car because the
Don't
Alpine
worry.
has no place to store it. There's no place to keep my extinguisher. Right?
The Aston Martin Rapide behind you has 6 in the car.
But then the Aston Martin Rapide never offer one to the Alpine.
What I arrived, you guys drive so fast. I arrived at the time you guys already stopped there.
No,
I'm
you
20
chill
minutes behind.
driving. You were
Con,
just chill driving.
Yeah.
Con, he said chill driving, right? Con, you come down from Genting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the Ferrari and the Alpine disappeared. And then when Thomas called me, right, he sent me a location, right? I am 20 minutes behind them.
That goes to show how chill he was driving. Okay. Because for
No,
20
I'm
minute
trying to.
difference, it cannot be speeding fast enough to have create a 20-minute difference. It has to be the person behind slow down.
No, you guys are so. A 458 Speciale trying to overtake you but couldn't.
He don't want to.
Until your car went up in smoke. That's how fast you guys are driving.
No
Right.
lah.
Anyway, so I think Thomas, since you don't have a fire extinguisher, you just log on to your Evo Club site, club.evomalaysia.com. You can buy it from our site.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Very nice.
It's a size of a 500 ml.
How big is it?
Somewhat like that lah. One bottle.
Let's ask Google Gemini to tell.
So it is only sold in pairs because we honestly think that one car, one extinguisher is not enough if anything happens. And sometimes if you are a car guy, you go for weekend drives and all that, right? You will be very happy if every car guy has a fire extinguisher, just in case you need somebody else can help you. Vice versa, if you saw somebody in need, you can also help them.
Okay.
All
right.
So do buy. I mean, for 200 ringgit is nothing these days when Ippudo is 40 ringgit.
Hmm.
One bowl of ramen is
True.
40 ringgit.
Yeah. So like
Right.
Boy638 said, how long can you store the extinguisher before needing replacement? 5 years. The answer is 5 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Hmm.
I
So
think
go
every
and
car
get
should
it.
be one. You must keep it in the cabin, by the way. Yeah, keep it in the cabin where you can grab it.
Yeah. 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 And for all you know, a fire extinguisher is a very good passive self-defense when you meet a very
Exactly.
aggressive very aggressive road rage guy, right? Just spray cow him lah. Like what the hell?
Chill. Chill.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. It's a very harmless self-defense thing, and it stops your whoever that want to kacau you, right?
Hmm.
Even for ladies and all that, right? It's a very good tool to have in your car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So should we go, Dude? Where's my car?
Yes.
Yeah. Website shows 2 for 440. Oh, Chiang, sort it out on the website. It's supposed to be 220, not 440. You don't have to click 2, Chikun. You just buy one, it comes in pairs. Okay?
All
Yeah.
right. All right. I'm
Okay.
taking my leave. Enjoy your Duke as my car. Good night.
Bro,
Wait,
bro,
bro.
just 5 minutes. I like to play this with you,
Oh, you got 5
bro.
minute one. This one
Yeah.
so confirm 20 minutes at least.
How many cars?
No,
How
we
many
do
pairs?
fast. We do fast.
Okay,
Okay,
fast,
hold on,
fast.
hold on. Let me get some water. I quickly get water.
We quickie.
quickie pula. Con ajak Thomas to a quickie. All right. Someone said Bobby is a good salesman. I am a salesman. My first job after I graduated high school is selling mobile phones.
Yeah.
And do you know how I sell my? Okay, it's not mobile phones. It's for youngsters. You would not know this term, PDA, personal
Wow.
digital assistance. So it's those devices with a stylus last time. Okay, and the time how I sell my device to all my dato clients is I load porn into the SD card. Yeah. So when you buy the device, you need SD card, right? So I load porn inside. Last time got no website that has porn on, so you have to. It's just random clips where you find from forums and all that.
Yeah.
So I save them inside porn, games, and all that. So when they buy the device, they buy the SD card. They slot in. Yeah.
That is called value added
Service.
Value added service.
Yeah. And you know, Con,
Yep.
I have a customer
Mm.
that bought a PDA from another shop,
Yeah.
came and asked me questions.
Yeah.
I asked him to come tomorrow, bring his laptop. He said he got no laptop. I asked him to carry his desktop and call me the next day. He couldn't believe it. The next day, I actually go to Carpo and took a trolley, went down to parking lot, looked for him, helped him carry his whole desktop and set up on my shop and help him do his thing on his PDA.
Wow.
He's not my client, but he told me that next time I will make sure everyone I know buy from you. And I have one customer who I met years later, and then he was like, "You are Bobby, ah? You are the Mid Valley IT World Bobby, ah?" I was like, "Yeah." That person is Chips Yap.
Ah,
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. He remembered my
Wow.
name. This guy in the IT world of Mid Valley, really good service. This boy called Bobby. He didn't
Wow.
realize it was me.
IT world.
Yeah, Mid Valley IT world.
Second floor.
Yeah. You remember last time those malls where every IT world you go in immediately automatically can smoke one inside?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we all are smoking in the IT world in Mid Valley. It's like when people buy this, it's like a Laoyak tradition like that. Oh, when you buy computer shit, oh, they'll take out the ashtray and they start smoking there, everybody. The whole Laoyak, the IT floor. Yeah. So I won all last time we smoke. Very funny. Okay, first card. Come, Chia.
What's this? Chiang.
Okay, we have
Let's go.
34 people who are scanned. We have 200 over people here, but never mind, we speed it through.
Come on, guys, let's scan.
So that Thomas can go to bed.
Volkswagen TSI.
Volkswagen. Passat.
Oh my
Passat
god.
B7.
Sa. Hualan meh, 14K.
But okay, Jiang, go back, see the interior. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Oh my
That one can
god.
fix one, Thomas.
I think,
yo.
hey, come on. I think the Accord interior look way better than this.
Well, this proves what, this proves this is a major daily driver.
Yeah.
Means it's reliable.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean the leather has aged lah, huh? So
To be
But the
So-
price
fine.
cannot argue, eh.
yeah.
But I rather Ford
Approaching.
Mondeo.
And the reason he cannot change the leather before he sell the car because it will go from 15K to 20K just by doing the leather. 30% increase in
Or
price.
you change the driver's seat one only, lor.
Versus.
Versus what car?
Mondeo.
Yeah, come.
Ford Mondeo. There you
Oh,
go. Ford Mondeo.
Oh.
EcoBoost 2.0.
Wow.
finally, Ford has a better resale than
Wow. Okay.
Volkswagen.
Luckily, we sold ours 2 years ago. We sold 23,000 ringgit.
Okay,
Yeah, for this
very
one, I picked the
easy choice
Mondeo
for
lah.
me. Yeah, very easy choice for me. I picked the Mondeo.
I think the Mondeo.
Yeah,
It's
the Mondeo
faster.
also.
It's faster than the Passat. It handles better than the Passat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Mondeo.
Ouch.
Hey, but the thing about it, the Mondeo, it used to be so what? I think was launched about 190,000.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
My dad was a bit reluctant when I wanted to sell. I told my dad that this is the market price, 23,000. Then Tana sold his Myvi, which is probably equivalent age for 30,000, 35,000. And he got this buyer so fast. I have to every time I break the car to show someone, I'm like, please buy the car. Please, please buy the car.
Actually, you should keep the Mondeo as your daily.
No
You
way.
like it so much. You
Yeah,
keep
lor.
praising it. You did not keep it as a daily. Yeah, you don't have a sedan way.
I got a daily. My daily is Alpine.
Alpine. Yeah, your daily is a 600K supercar.
No, a supercar, bro. It's a
Sports car.
supercar.
Yeah, your daily is a 500,
A
600K
supercar
sports
is
car.
like a Ferrari 458 Speciale,
Mm.
458, Lamborghini. Right.
You know, Akon, only
Yeah.
very rich people will spend Cayman money to buy a Renault.
Hey, but all things considered, it's a great daily. It's so nice. Like every day I drive it around, like I park the car, it looks so nice. It get stuck in jam is okay. Go through Mid Valley car park, no problem.
I think if you buy off the car from your dad, 20 something thousand, and then you use the car, right? Every day find some random things to run into. Like go and bong, hit the trolley. Then you record video of it. Just do silly shit with it, right? Your YouTube will blow, right? You set fire to the car, then you test fire extinguisher. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
It's
have the
worth
heart to
spending
do
that
that
money.
into the car. No.
Yeah lah.
Maybe if I bought a multipla, I'll do that.
You see, you hire those unreliable social media manager that drives a 86. You already spent how much?
Wait, you know what? Maybe I should do that to a multipla. No? Just buy one. I just take multipla. I just try to destroy the
You've been
multipla.
saying this for 2 years
Yeah.
already.
Oh no, I
You've been
know
saying
now,
that
now
since
it makes more
MCO,
sense. I just buy a multipla, bang into the wall, bang here, bang there.
You do it tomorrow, then I trust you. At this
Yeah.
juncture, right, nobody trusts your
Yeah.
multiply shit already.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been saying it too long already,
The
bro.
problem is that I have to look at the car. Hey, by the way, there's a Renault E-Space parked in front of my house. Someone stay at house got an E-Space. No? So every day I see the E-Space, I'm like, oh,
Hey, I like that car.
huh?
The Espas. Yeah, I
Yeah.
somehow I like it. Somehow I just like that car.
The front and the rear look like equal. They
Not
look
the
like
old one lah, the newer one
the
lah.
rear is the front is the rear, like that.
But
The French, when they design something, also quite cute one.
actually, Renault has one car that I really, really love. And if there is one I would love to buy, the Renault Avantime.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
That's a quirky fellow.
Thomas is searching. Renault Avantime. It's a coupe MPV. Manlay say me.
Ah,
Bro, have you seen a coupe MPV?
yeah. The design of that car is
I freaking love this car.
Yeah.
I love it. I
it's damn out
love
of
it.
this world.
Yeah, but nobody brought it in.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Nobody dumb enough to bring it
But
in.
if you take a car and ram all the public things, the city council can charge you, right? Because you go damage their things.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. You ram other people's car.
Oh, it's an Aston Martin, but
Oh, no. I like your grill. Wow.
aluminium grill. Okay, come, let me show you.
Aluminium.
Oh, then my grill stuck on your grill. Now you have Aston grill.
Uh, okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, come. What's next?
Next. Come on.
See how to do as my car in like 5 minutes. No such thing.
Can one.
S660. Honda S660. Okay. Okay, what's the next car? 80K. Still 80K.
What?
Hey?
Mazda
Oh.
MX-5.
MX5.
Okay, I'll go for the MX-5. Easy choice.
Yeah, easy choice for me also.
Yep, easy choice. MX5.
Very easy choice.
You know the recent Evo car of the year, spoiler, they spoke so highly of the MX5, but I get it. I get how it's such a nice car, right? When you drive it, you know.
Yeah.
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 Actually, I mean, there are a few times I drive the MX5 quite aggressively. The car can really respond, you know.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You
Definitely.
you can
MX-5 is
really gun the car,
Yeah.
and you feel like the car is so happy to welcome you, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a lovely car. I mean the ND lah, the NC I don't have any experience with the NC.
The F360 is fun. It's damn fun to drive, but it has absolutely zero luggage space. That's my gripe about it.
NC.
Yeah, no, the S660.
Yeah.
Oh, S660 or
Yeah, you cannot go anywhere. I mean, I cannot imagine going Thailand with this car. I don't know where do I put my luggage.
Nasru did it, power the guy.
Yeah, I don't know how he did. But he's driving alone, so it's okay.
Going to Taiping is a challenge with that car.
Yeah, he's driving alone, so you can put luggage on the passenger seat.
Yeah.
If you have a passenger, you just have no place at all. Given this is
really
Honda.
scary in the car when you drive on the highway. It's really scary. You look.
Oh yeah.
You look everything is like, oh, the Hilux gonna crush you like that, you know, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I think and the Miata
That's
is
fine. Okay.
No fight.
Next. So guys, the cars that we are putting here is actual cars that you can actually buy for that budget, and they are all Evo Enduro Urban. Okay.
Yeah.
Come next.
Round
Mondio
3.
Evo Endurable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Cayman.
Okay.
180. Wow, the prices have come back down slightly. 188K. Okay, what's the next car?
Wow, what a price.
Oh,
Wow. FD2R.
Ooh.
I decided already.
Wow.
Wow, very hard for me to decide.
Okay.
Why? How is it hard?
I love the FD2R.
I picked the FD2R.
Yeah, I freaking love this car, but against a Porsche,
But you're the one who say Cayman is pointless
Oh,
You?
Cayman is pointless. Oh, better get a Boxster, right?
Yeah.
But given that both are hardtop, both are sort of enthusiast car. Oh.
Well, think of it this way, lor. Civic Type R is this is the like one of the most desirable Civic Type R's, and the other one is just another Porsche Cayman.
No, I think I'll pick the Porsche because if I pick the Civic Type R, right, my wife would laugh at me. Say la la
Right?
zai.
That's what I was thinking.
She will say, say la la zai.
Hey,
I
you,
love
you can
that
fetch
vehicle.
your kids to school in the TV Type R.
Oh my god, I cannot. I think my oh my god, can you imagine the brang brang brang. I love how it drives. Absolutely love
Yeah.
it.
You know, come and think of it, right? There
Yeah.
are few cars in my memory I stick so well. You know, the Civic Type R is one of them. The 4C is one of them, and then
Yeah.
the 360, right? But the Civic Type R is right there, lah. Right? One of
Mm.
those cars, right? Unbelievable.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, even the glass on the car is thinner.
Really?
Mm.
Ah.
Yeah. And this car has totally different welding points than the normal Civic.
Yeah.
Mm.
Much more extra welding points. But in this time and age, it's already a slow car.
Mhm.
Kasian lah now.
Yeah, but the Cayman, yeah, I'll pick
It's
the
a Cayman
lah.
or yeah, it's a
Cayman lah.
Porsche.
And
Yeah,
and adding me, you and Con, if you come out with this FD2R, we look like idiots.
I voted the Civic solely because I want to give it a love because it's just so unforgettable driving this car.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't buy one lah. It's not. Yeah,
It's not you.
suited for me. Yeah,
It cannot
it's not
be
you.
you, the car is mad.
Totally not me. Totally not me. But it's a great car. Anyone who owns this car, please keep it.
Yeah.
Trust me, in 10, 15 years, your value will be higher than FK8.
Oh,
Confirm.
confirm. I agree.
Confirm. Your value will go up higher than FK8 or FL5.
Yeah.
In the next 10, 15 years, if you can keep it nicely like this, don't put some stupid GT wing at the back there, stupid
Don't-
wheels and all that. Keep it stock.
Don't ruin it. Don't
Yeah.
ruin it.
Yeah, mileage is okay, but keep it stock.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, your value will go up. It will be a high value JDM car. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
cool. Such a cool car.
Yeah.
Round
the
4.
Civic Type R got more street cred. You go to meet.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
You
like
get
a
more
Cayman,
street
right?
cred than the Porsche. The
Yeah.
Porsche, yeah, nobody gives a damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come. Round 4. Apa jadi?
Oh,
360.
Ferrari.
Another unforgettable car.
We just talked about it.
Oh, this is a 430 Spider.
Spider.
That's a good
nice.
price.
Still
That's a good
nice.
price. That's a good price.
Mhm.
Damn.
335.
Actually, I quite like the 430's design.
Yeah.
Very beautiful. And what's
I
next?
think the 430 won a lot of boys' heart when it came out, right? The design from the 360
Oh, yes.
to the
Oh,
430. I
Mm.
think is such a significant jump in its design language. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of the 458 takes a lot of cue from the 430. You know?
Yeah. But having driven the 360, right, I kind of felt the 360's interior with the whole center aluminium console and the whole aluminium door cut, right, is so much cooler than the plastic
Right?
in the F430. Yeah, it's a solid aluminium structure inside the car, just bare, just there. It's so cool. And then the 430 lost that. It's like, huh? Yeah,
Can
So the
look
three-
clear.
yeah. Anyway, what's the next car?
Lamborghini.
Gallardo
I knew
Spider.
it. Lamborghini.
Lamborghini.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, I know which one.
Damn! Look at this. Look. Damn.
Bro, I'm picking the Lambo this round over the Ferrari.
Just by the looks, man. Phew.
Yeah, I'll go with the Lambo.
This gen, right? I love this gen of Lamborghinis.
Yeah, freaking V10.
The Huracans and the Aventador for me is like okay lah, cool lah. But this gen, right, is like is both cool and beautiful. Right?
At this juncture, I prefer the design of the F430, but I will pick the Lamborghini for its engine.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the F430 looks better outside and then the Lambo looks better inside.
But this spider got some weird body kit on the side or some shit.
Yeah lah, I mean, just take it off, lor. What to do? Take out the stripes and all that. But yeah, man.
Man, sorry.
Walande.
Oh, but look at the Gallardo, man. Wow, the stance. Whoosh.
Yeah,
Look like a
Lamborghini for the V10. Yeah, man, for the V10.
yeah,
V10.
V10 got a common.
What the fuck? Multipla. Ah.
Look at the color. Look at the color.
Oh. How the owner decide? I think I want to do this.
Oh,
Oh!
wow.
Even the bumper different color, bro. Bumper also
Yeah.
different color.
Ah.
This one look like he has a few cans lying in the storeroom.
Ah.
Hey, it matches the. Hey,
Buy and destroy.
look. No, the color, right, matches the login or sign up for Facebook.
For what? For what?
No, the two buttons down there, bro. The blue and green button.
It matches the buttons.
It's the exact green.
For what? For what?
No, the multiplus color
You see,
matches. Chiang, you show back just how that one. You scroll down the multiply a bit, Chiang. Scroll it down a bit. You look at the color scheme matches the Facebook two button color scheme.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Like it's all worth to buy and destroy it.
Buy lah.
But I don't want to be seen in this car. But yeah, 21,000. I don't want.
21,000 for real.
I thought 5K. That okay.
What the heck? Wow, he's asking 21 because
Hey,
it's art. Art
Yeah.
has no price.
I know what I have.
Yeah, I know what I have. I know what I have.
Quattro tone multiplies, Abang JDV says.
The guy must be smoking something when he spray paint that car way.
Mm.
But hey, full marks for self-belief, man.
Yep. Okay.
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 Good night,
Alright.
everyone. It was
Good night,
fun.
everyone. Have a great week
Yeah.
ahead.
恭喜发
Thank you
财，
so much for joining us.
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much,
恭喜发
Thomas
财，
and
恭喜发
Tom.
财。
Thank you,
Happy
Tommy.
New
Thank you,
Year.
Thomas. Great to spend the Monday night with you guys as always.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Bye. Good night. See
Good night,
you
good night.
next
See you
Monday.
Next show.
CNY or next Monday.
next Monday. No CNY yet, ma.
Not yet. Okay. See you next Monday. Good night,
Okay.
guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Cheers. Go
Okay,
buy your fire extinguishers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, bye.
Mm.